We here at the Game Saloon Rift Tracks always support any and all that are involved in the creation and distribution of any show we feature, and we'll encourage any of those watching to support the official release. Thank you, and enjoy the show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from the outskirts of the internet, this is the Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks for October 11th, 2014, with your host, Spacebreaker2448.
Rapid Epsilon.
And Tommy Gun 2442.
Oh goody, he was back in time for the intro.
Surprisingly, yes.
You know, I've been flipping out and shit about Bionicle, but there's not been of anything else really this week. I'll be honest. Like, we had Bionicle debut Friday, and I'm doing flips and shit over that, but yeah, there's been nothing else to be really excited about, except for the mock stuff. But we'll get to that.
That all shall come.
Yeah, the mock stuff is just like, wait, what? Well, there goes my theories. I don't know about you two, but there goes my theories. But yeah, we got some more Yu-Gi-Oh! This week. But first, we're going to talk about Drive, since we don't have any game to talk about.
As Glock coughs completely over you.
Sorry.
Cough away from the mic.
I wasn't anywhere near the mic.
Get a headset.
I'd like one, to be honest. I really would.
Will you ever get one?
With what money?
Find some money.
I don't have money.
That's why I said find some money. Go dig around the couch cushions for pennies. You'll get it, and like you'll be able to have a headset in like 5 years then.
Or here would be a novel concept. There's a certain holiday coming up soon where you get presents.
Yes. Ask for one.
And how do y'all know that I believe in that?
I said there was a certain holiday where you get presents. There's quite a few of them.
Yes, there are several holidays that are around that month that involve present giving.
I did not say anything about a certain holiday. I just said there is a holiday coming up.
And what if I was atheist?
All of them. You might believe in all of them and get all kinds of presents. We don't know that.
What if I was atheist?
Well, then you, good sir, have a very warm spot to go when you die.
Also, I think at this point, Christmas is not really that religious.
No, not really.
So
Fair point. It really isn't.
it's still Happy Holidays, so you celebrate Happy Holidays Day. It's that day on Christmas when you just don't believe in all the religious stuff that are associated with Christmas. Even though Christmas at this point is really not about that stuff for a lot of people.
Yeah, but nah. Don't worry. I do believe in God, so.
I thought you were going to say you'll never get a headset, but
Okay. Okay, what the I'm looking at the Drive summary on Wiki. Heaviness? But what?
Huh?
That's what they're calling slowdown on the Wiki.
Oh, the density shifts?
You mean slowdown?
It's called both in the show. That's what's funny.
I know. I was hoping we did this whole bit, but apparently not. So yes, Drive. All three of us watched it, right?
Yes. I did, anyhow. Glock didn't, the last we knew of.
Do what?
Did you watch the episode of Drive I linked you before the show?
No. You linked me an episode of Drive?
Yes. Did not hear me say, here's a link to the TV Nihon sub.
No.
God damn it.
You know
Which
what's
one is
bad?
it? The long one or the? Oh wait, no, that's the one that. Never mind.
It's the short one.
You know what's bad?
What?
We went through this what, almost 2 hours ago?
Yep, pretty much.
No, now listen. That was actually the point. I'm looking at the time now. That was the point when I said I'll be right back, and I muted my mic and muted y'all's sound.
I thought I said that before you left.
Huh?
I thought I said that before you left because you said something about, is it on YouTube? And I said, here's the link to the Daily Motion one.
I don't think so.
You must have walked away right then and there. So yes, you can
That's
have
good.
the episode up as we're talking about it.
Okay.
You're planning on it taking us 25 minutes to talk about the episode?
I said he can have it up. I didn't say we were going to talk about it for 25 minutes, but we'll
We
probably
talked
take us
about
25
the
minutes.
Kamen episode for 25 minutes, almost an hour. So I mean, I don't see why we can't.
Okay, and Glock, Guy, by the point that we were getting to do that, we had so much information before and no information ahead, so like half of that was speculation.
But we have no
Which-
information ahead of this one either.
Yeah,
So,
but we
yes,
didn't
we
really
do.
have anything before either.
Yeah, we had no information before, but with it's like certain things, yeah, we got stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna pull up my friggin' R&R because they got nothing and fuck the wiki entry. I'm pulling up my R&R because, you know, I wrote 1,600 words even on this damn episode. Yes, a flat 1,600 episodes. Anyway.
1,600 episodes.
I knew I didn't have to say it.
1,600 episodes over
Dang,
time.
I've got long, quick.
I knew I didn't have to say it.
But 1,600 episodes, fuck, I'm out doing Raw at this point. Shit. Anyway. So we get a recap of the global freeze of when it first occurred. As Roymutes? I have no idea how to pronounce this, because they only just now pronounced it in the second fucking episode, and they pronounced it like twice. So I have no idea how to pronounce this. It's Roimudes. I don't know. Spelling it won't help because fucking Japanese misspell English word, mispronounce English words, so it won't matter.
So why is Toei taking down subs?
Probably because their auto checker is hitting them. It's not them specifically taking down subs. It's just their bot
No.
is taking it down because it matches content.
I would venture to say, though, they're probably doing it, though, because they're fine with the subgroups doing it, but it don't need to be too far outside of them.
Yeah, they don't want it to be very easily accessible. They don't mind it being easily accessible, but not very easily accessible. See the difference there?
So the more easily acceptable it is.
The quicker they're going to take it down.
Yes. They don't mind subgroups putting up download links for it, but when it comes to hosting it on YouTube, they don't like that. Even though we'll probably have all the Drive episodes in like 4 months up on there.
Probably.
Yes, the Roymutes attack. They are causing this global freeze event that essentially stops time and then slowly moves it forward. Or just stops time outright. I'm not sure.
I think it's like a real hard slowdown.
Yeah, it's an initial freeze and then a progressive slowdown.
I didn't see a freeze as much as I just saw them slowing down, like getting really slow and then moving the world slowly once they got to that slow point.
Well, it starts with a freeze.
I'm hating saying this, but it's almost like
Don't you dare!
you know it's going to be said.
Yeah.
Don't you
Almost
dare!
like
I
how
don't care
it
if
is
it's said, but do not say it.
It's almost like how it is in Kabuto,
Ah!
where everything else is just
None of
moving
us would say
really
that.
slow.
At least it's more consistent from fucking Clock Up. Clock Up is
Yeah.
inconsistent throughout the full fucking series.
Yeah.
This, it shows that the time freezing the monsters do is consistent no matter what.
It's the same slowness every time.
It's the same. Freeze, then slow. Every single time. There is no change. It might
Clock up changes depending on whatever scenario that has to be done.
Yeah. But yeah, they're invading. Shinozuki Tomari, our future writer, Kamen Rider Drive, and his partner Akira Hase are arresting 2 criminals at the time of this. And the freeze happens when Tomari is pulling his gun and trying to shoot the suspect that threatens his partner, but misses because of the freeze and hits propane tanks, and they blow up and have I-beams dropped on his partner afterwards, which I thought it killed him. Apparently it did not kill him.
Really?
No, he's alive in the next episode.
But they...
Did you,
Huh?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, he's dead. No, he's not. What?
Oh, wow.
I figured
Oh,
that was the
wow.
whole reason why he kept dwelling on it, was the fact that he killed his partner, and he was upset about that.
Well, his partner is wheelchair bound, and his knee is screwed up to the point that he needs a knee brace on it, so he is no longer a cop, I would say.
I would say, but I mean, hell, he's still got his life. He crippled him. He didn't kill him.
I just realized
What?
there was a little poke at Double.
With what?
Her throwing the shoe at him.
Oh, yes, that.
Yeah.
That's also where we get the Gaim sound reference, but yeah, that's... That's all. Well, this is
So
done
that's
by
actually a double reference there.
That was a poke at Double with Gaim sound,
well, this is
referencing
done by
both shows.
Well, this is done by people who did Double, so it's like, oh, we're gonna do this as a quick little nod to our old show. They also did Forza, so I wouldn't be surprised if at some point there's a Forza reference.
Great.
Although technically, how the second episode is set up does mirror slightly the second episode from Forza to a certain extent. So that might be the
So it's
reference
gonna be
there.
all about friendship.
No, I said slightly mirrored.
Dang it.
Pay attention to words I say. So yes, while his partner is laying there almost dead.
Well, at this point, what is assumed to be dead?
Yes. Here's the thing. Chase is in the first episode, and you see him roll up for a second before we cut immediately away to Drive. As he arrives after Max Flare, Funky Spike, and Midnight Shadow take down 3 monsters. Which, I'll be honest, that sold me on the shift cars. They can take down goons.
On their own, without anyone.
Yeah.
Because they're that badass.
Yeah. But he seems to be commanding them. I don't know why Nish does it. Anyway. Then we get the opening, which, as a key piece of trivia, it is sung by Kamen Rider Eternal himself. Yeah, it's actually sung by Eternal's actor. I think it's actually his band that does it. Which, I'll be honest, I can't hear him in the song, but...
I wouldn't have known that if you hadn't said it.
Yeah. Nothing really special about the opening. It's kind of standard Rider opening. There's nothing, like, hinting at the future. Except for... I have to change that, because that's not Heat. That's Heart, Brain, and Chase. Damn it! I hate it when I find errors in my damn R&R. Because now I have this compulsing need to go change it. I thought it was Heat, but no, it's Heart. Why did I write Heat? It's Heart. Fuck it, it's in the first episode subs. It's Heart. That's who shows up at the fucking end. God damn it. Did I change it at the bottom? Yes, I changed it at the bottom. It's only at the top that I fucked up. God damn it.
You know what it probably was?
What?
You changed it at the bottom, forgot to go back to the top.
No, I probably wrote it down right on the bottom. I didn't change it at the fucking top. Because I was about to bring up a point. There's this odd thing with the trio of them. Heart, Bring, and Chase. Whose name doesn't match this little naming scheme? Chase. Who also doesn't match the transformation scheme out of these two. Because those two can apparently transform whenever the hell they want.
Well,
as we see in episode 2. And Chase uses a transformation device. Something's not right here.
I understand Chase because I mean, Chase is in chasing something.
But the other two are body parts. Heart, brain.
Okay.
Chase? There's a body part thing here, but Chase isn't a body part. It's an action. That does not match the other two.
I guess they could have used gas and it would have been the same. Or accelerate.
No, that still doesn't match. Plus, we'd be copying double at that point.
True.
Yeah. We got lots of shots of the Trideron.
I am a belt.
We got lots of shots of the Trideron, which it's a Nissan NSX-T. I have no year for it. No one has said a year for it. But I guarantee you that's a good 30 grand in that car. Just saying it right now. That's a good 30 grand in that car, because that's a custom front end, back end, and side skirts. On top of that entire custom interior. Like, I'm sure they probably got that car for dirt fucking cheap, if not donated to them for the show. But yeah, there's no way there's not like 30 grand in that car. From all the work, especially with the big ass double wheeled wing on the back of it, which I'm sure if those are actual fucking tires, that sucks to take a current corner at its speed. 'Cause tires are fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Very true.
I'm sure it's prop tires, but still. That's not sure to say. But we pick up from the show 6 months later, where Tabari is driving around the Trideron because apparently he got the car loaned to him, essentially. And he explains how people are afraid of the slowdown, which is what the monsters do. And he seems to be a bit stuck in the mud because, he almost killed his partner. And probably took away his badge, essentially. And he's just lounging about, not being a cop. Although I think he's technically a detective.
Yeah.
Then Kiriko Shijima arrives, arrests him, and brings him back to the police station for slouching on his damn job.
Which apparently is a thing that he does repetitively.
Because the chief did nothing about it.
The chief don't give a shit. Like, I'll get to the rest of the SCU at the moment with the Special Crimes Unit, and I'm calling it the SCU from here on out because police organizations love their 3-letter acronyms. So I'm going to call them that for simplicity's sake. But yeah, the SCU is the bit of a hodgepodge of people who are here because we have nowhere else to put them, and we have better things to be doing with people. But yeah, we got the chief, Hongak Jun, who loves his horoscopes and does not give a damn about his fucking job. He's like, oh, we get to be a part of an organization. I don't get to lounge about anymore. I have to do work. The guy who just wants a desk job that lets him do nothing, and this is the perfect desk job because they're the loony bin of the fucking police force, apparently. Saijo Q, their network specialist, and their requisite nerd. if you did not get that, I'm like, look, I get it. He's very, very nerdy. I use the word in quotations because that is not a fucking nerd. That is what people perceive a fucking nerd to be. And Sawagami Rina, the scientist of the group, and the other hot chick that apparently is a part of this group, because Rinko is also... No, Kiriko is also a chick, if you did not catch that. And they break down the case for Tamari and the audience, because, well, we have to introduce it somehow. Apparently, several people have almost been killed in the past week, and they have been turned a bright-ass red, as we find out later. Because that's just how he operates. I don't know. I think they explain what the fuck happens this week, but for now, we don't know. Apparently, density shift has been, density shift effect, aka slowdown, is apparently been reported related to these incidents. So they're being brought in because they specialize in stuff, aka they're the people we call for this wacky, crazy thing that half of us in the world don't believe actually happened. Apparently, because their liaison, Ginpachio Oda, actually does not believe in slowdown. Even though he experiences twice in 2 episodes.
Really?
Yes. Well, he experiences this episode and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, I believe in what I see. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Aren't we back in? Are we trying to cover up the fact that we're flipping the fuck out about this? Tamari doesn't like this choice because it's going to make their weird reputation even worse. Because apparently Oda is well, he's just as off as the rest of them. There he meets Buckle. I know he's Mr. Belt. I know Tamari calls him Mr. Belt, but I'm calling him Buckle because I prefer Buckle. Buckle wonders if he's ready to become a warrior. Tamari is like, the fuck is the belt talking to me for? And apparently Buckle's also gotten him assigned to this unit and got him the car somehow. Because Buckle got pull, son. And we see another attack is happening, which is what they get called in the sea. Buckle attaches himself to Tamari and actually drives the car to the scene after Kiriko informs him of it. I guess Buckle can remotely drive the car. Granted, he can like remotely do a lot of things. They arrive. Ota is like, what the fuck are you guys wearing? Because Tamari and Kiriko have on terrible Ghostbusters cosplay items. Is the best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
This is shit people cobble together in their garage. Helmet with a bunch of like squeegee balls on it. Like television, TV antenna as a wand of some sort. Backpack that looks like it's made out of air conditioning parts.
Wait, what are we talking about?
The crime scene? I have no idea how far you're in the episode.
I'm at 1608.
That is very helpful, Glock, because I totally have the time.
He's just now transforming for the first time.
Well, we're not there yet.
No, we're probably about 10 minutes back.
Well, we're like 11 minutes in.
Oh, so about 5 minutes back then.
Yeah. But yeah, the victim is like I'd say bright red earlier. It's actually a dull red, as I wrote, but he's apparently alive, like the other 4. Oda doesn't believe in the slowdown, but Tamari does find a piece of paper at the scene, and a Roboid attacks. tosses them around for a bit before the shift cars come in for the save. And the Romoid is numbered 029 for documentation's sake, because all the Romoids are identified by number. And I think it was also one of the numbers in the 6 months ago flashback. I'm not sure. I should have looked at what the numbers were in that scene.
I don't know, but I can look and find out.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, shift cars make the save, because that's how badass the shift cars are.
Hey, someone's got to be badass in this show.
Yeah, Tomori's not to that point yet.
Nope.
We gotta save it for the last action scene before he gets to be cool and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now.
Back at HQ, Rena tries to get some info out of Lieutenant about his first experience with Slowdown, and he's like, Slowdown? No, I don't. Yeah. And Kiryu tells him, along with the audience, that Slowdown is associated with monsters, and apparently that's all. No, it's on the internet, son, so it should be for realsies. I love how they had to throw in that comment. It's a part of why I use the nerd in quotation, because any nerd worth his goddamn salt knows to not trust everything on the fucking internet.
No, actually, that one was not one of them in the first scene.
What were the numbers? Because I know it's at least 3.
066, 012, and 006.
Max Flare.
029.
So.
That is none of the ones that are in this episode, because it's 029, 042, and 088. And 042 and 088 are killed off at the end of this episode. 029 gets to live for an episode.
So, what's kind of funny about that is that we actually got to see 5 kills in the first episode.
Wait, did the numbers blow up?
I don't... They kind of just disappeared.
Yeah, unless the numbers blow up, they're still alive.
Huh.
Funky Spike, I love the name. I love it.
We have Dimension Taxi coming up as a shift car.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. I'll be honest. These shift cars are glorious, 80s, 90s sci-fi names, and I love it.
I love it.
Back at anyway, Tamari brings in the composite rendering of the monster's human form, and he's off to track it and tightens his tie because that's his one of his signature things of the show, along with "I'm done thinking about it," which is apparently his catchphrase because he says it 4 times in the episode. So I assume that's his catchphrase.
088 and 042.
Yeah.
all tire attack. Holy crap.
That's actually not in the belt as far as I know. Unless that's activated from something.
Wait, that's not the belt announcing it?
Well, it's not in the toy belt.
Oh, okay.
But yes, it's the belt announcing it, but I don't think it's in the toy, as far as I know. Anyway, he runs around town trying to track him down, and manages to track him down to a gym, where apparently he is somebody who's a regular there, although his body size and hair are completely different because he's bald and he has hair.
Okay, that has to be the best rider kick I've ever seen.
We will get there. He tracks him down to the local gym. Monster tries to attack another victim. Tamara tries to intervene, but gets slowed down. Max Flare comes in for the assistance to make him unaffected by the slowdown, essentially, because he's got a shift car on him. Is how it works. But 2 more show up, activate their slowdown to repair the shift car's effect, I assume. I assume your level of being unaffected by slowdown depends on the number of shift cars you have on you. I assume.
The way I was kind of grasping out of that was it more depended on how many of them were around that could cause the slowdown.
True.
And so far, I've seen that you can carry up to 4.
Technically 3.
No, 4 because there's one on your wrist too.
No, that's the brace to transform.
Yes, but if you carry it, as long as it's attached to you, it can still keep you a level above the slowdown.
They're never going to do that. Plus, the only shift cars that go in there are the transformation ones, and they have their own slot in the Trideron, which I think spoils how many form changes we're getting. I think.
Huh.
Because here's a little spoiler thing from episode 2. There is a row of those exact same slots on the dash of the Trideron. I think there's like 7 or 8. But that's where the type speed shift car is in the second episode.
Huh.
So I assume that's where it goes. Assume that's how many form changes we're getting. In theory, if I'm going to like throw out a random, no evidence behind it besides this one assumption, yeah, that's my theory. Kiriko to save in the Trideron and manages to shoot up the monsters with her gun. Also, no clip is on because she fires more than 6 shots with her revolver. She fires 8. I counted. Mostly because she fired in like 2-shot bursts.
That was a good episode. I kind of like it now.
It's pretty much revealed that she works with the belt, works with Buckle, and pretty much gets Tamari up to snuff on being able to transform. Shift Brace gets brought in by Type Speed. Tamari
Is his
decides...
name really Mr. Belt?
That's what Tamari calls him in the episode.
Why?
I'm calling him Buckle. Well,
Buckle
first
is
he called...
such a better name.
Well, that's because I came up with the fucking name. This has nothing to do... I come up with the fucking name on my own. The only reason he just calls him Belt first, and then he's like, that's rude. And then he calls him Mr. Belt.
Yeah, it's like, Belt!
That's the only name.
Fine, Mr. Belt!
He doesn't have a name at this point, technically speaking. Which is why I call him Buckle, because he's a fucking character. And he needs a fucking name. That's like I called Red Eye. Called Alternative My Red Eye for, like, almost the entire show, because the chick doesn't have a name, so I'm gonna give it a name until we actually get a name. I'll be the same with Buckle. Until I get an official name, it's Buckle. Alright. Tamari henshins up, we get Surprise Drive for like half the fight, because apparently we're going to use the opening for half the fight in this writer show. Bad on you. Why? Why you gotta spoil it now? He's managed to handle himself a bit, but eventually into a warehouse and has to have Max Flare come in, give him a little breathing room, and does the tire change to Type Speed Max Flare and does some fire attacks to drive off the 029 monster that's kicking his ass. Eventually, Funky Spike and Midnight Shadow come in, and he changes off to those two, respectively. Takes out the other two.
Wait. I thought that Max Flare, he used them around the same time he used Max Flare around the same time he used Shadow and Spike.
Yes, he used Max Flare, then he used Funky Spike, then he used Midnight Shadow. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but they were kind of close together. It wasn't an eventual thing.
I'm just using it as a descriptive term.
Okay.
Anyway, uses those two, the Funky Spike bear hug, as I call it. It's not a real bear hug, but I want to call it that because I so wanted a bear hug with that tire sash. Finishes off the 042 and the 088, and they blow up, and he finishes off with the Drive Super Trideron bouncing around rider kick to finish off 029. But the number floats away instead of exploding, so 029 gets to live for an episode until next episode where he gets to get blown right the fuck up. Tamari gets introduced to the drive pit, which is going to be their base of operations, and where Buckle gets to be put in a gas tank-like thing to be moved around, so the character can act like a character, even though it's a belt. I guess. I don't know. And apparently they're secret even from their own team because... I don't know. Just because.
Reasons.
Yeah. We end off the episode with Heat giving a... I say what looks like a ship car. It's actually a virus core to 029 to power him up and give him a new body. That's what it is, but I try to leave some of that information out of my R&Rs. Because I try not to spoil too much. Because, I will have advanced knowledge on stuff all the time. Since I write these after the show, after the episode airs, and well into the next week. So, yeah. What did we think of the first episode of Drive? Even though one of us just watched it.
He was meaning you, Clark.
Yes.
Well, I liked it. It just felt kind of bland.
How so?
There isn't enough of a relationship between... I mean, I know it just started, but I still feel like there isn't going to be much of a relationship between Buckle and the guy, even though I haven't memorized his name.
Tamari,
yeah. I feel like there's not going to be that much of a relationship between them. There needs to be a connection. They're going to basically be the partners.
What about Kiriko? Kiriko's his partner.
Kiriko and him seem to kind of be iffy about each other.
But that's the whole point of the partnership. Don't you know cop show tropes 101?
Yes, I know. They're kind of iffy about each other. Like, he's the lazier one and she's just kind of annoyed by him. But what I'm looking for is a partnership between Tamari and Buckle. Because Buckle is going to be the one he's going to rely on most. He's going to rely on Buckle every time he henshins. So he needs to have some kind of a good, strong relationship with Buckle. It just feels too bland there. The way I see it, he needs to be connected to him. If that is going to be a character in the show, as we both see it should be...
Well, it's alright. Well, it's confirmed it's a character in the show.
Well, yeah, but if he's going to be a character, he needs to be connected with the main character, because he's going to be a major character in the show. If he's starting off, of course he's going to be a main character because he's, kind of the reason he mentions. Anyway, but he needs to be connected to the main character. They need to have a strong relationship. They need to be able to cooperate. And it just seems too bland right now. They need to vamp it up.
To be fair, Glock, it's episode 1, and I'm gonna.
I know, like I said, it's
this
still
show,
the first episode.
This episode has to introduce us to the entire cast we're gonna be dealing with for the whole episode. That means not just Tomari and Kiriko, but I say Kiriko, but the rest of the SCU, Oda, how their mysteries are gonna operate, how the drive suit fucking operates. That's why the last 10 minutes of this damn episode is dedicated to a fight scene.
Yeah.
To show how the tire changes work. We get 3 tire changes, technically 4 because they're going back the shift, in this episode, but next episode we're only going to get 2. 1 is new. This episode has to do a lot in 25 minutes. And I'm willing to forgive development for this episode because it was mainly focused on getting us introduced to Mari, giving him a backstory, giving us an idea who his character is, and moving forward.
Also, another thing, Clock.
Yes.
Look back at Double. Look at just the first episode of Double. There was a lot of information coming in, and there wasn't a whole lot that was gonna push for development.
Yeah.
Out of that first episode alone.
But the relationship was there, kinda.
Not like how
it
you're
wasn't
thinking.
pronounced.
Yeah. What you're thinking didn't happen in Double till like episode 3.
And what's happening is we're seeing that exact same thing fold out in Drive.
Yeah.
True.
And that's... I hate saying this, because I'm not saying that Double wasn't a good show. That by no means am I going to say that.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a bad feeling when people start looking at this show and then you get someone that's like, hey, you weren't bitching about this when Double was airing.
Or O's, because you could totally pull this with O's too.
Yeah.
With the edgy unk relationship.
I mean, when you get one of them saying that, then I have a bad feeling that's where we're going to start seeing the correlation between people being like, oh, well, this is like such and such show.
I am completely okay with this show being like O's. O's was amazing. But
Like I
I'm
said,
not going to expect
I'm fine
O's
with
out
this
of
show
this.
playing out like Double did starting out. That don't bother me.
Yeah.
But it's one of those that my biggest thing is going to be the whole, which we ain't heard it between the three of us anyhow, and it ain't been brought up too much as far as Peace has been telling me, but the whole everyone coming off of Gaim, for one.
Yeah.
And two, as we're seeing in episode 1, it is starting out a lot like how Double did.
Yeah.
So, as long as people don't start comparing it, then I think it'll be good.
Yeah. I think it started off with a good, strong episode. This isn't like fantastic, mind-blowing, this is like better than Gaim. No, it was a nice, good first episode. Got us introduced to characters, got us introduced to like the shit going on, got us introduced to Drive, and gave him a nice big opening fight scene to really sell the Drive suit.
And that rider kick, though.
They are never going to duplicate that rider kick.
Oh god, that rider
Although they
kick
do
was
have
awesome.
a sort of comparable rider punch. It does not involve the Trideron, but it's kind of comparable.
Well, I kind of agree with you on that rider kick specifically.
Yeah.
Simply because they do use it in the opening.
Yeah, that's what we end the opening with. So yeah, they're not going to use it that often.
Yeah, that's not going to happen too often.
Like,
I would not be surprised if we maybe see that like 4 more times through the whole show, kind of deal.
We might see it for some big moments, but that's going to it. We're going to see it fail at least once, I guarantee you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I
Fail?
completely will see that one happen.
What do you mean fail? Kamen Riders never fail.
I was... Yeah.
Keep thinking that.
Alright. Now...
I mean, come on. Kamen Rider Kabuto was amazing. Oh god, never mind. I can't... I
will throw a pin through the fucking internet at you. I have a pen in my hand. I will find a way to throw this at you through the internet.
That show sucked so bad, I can't even stick with freaking faking it.
Alright. Now, I had a theory.
God!
That I told Tommy. I don't know if Glock heard me say
No,
this.
I didn't.
I was in the TeamSpeak conversation.
Glock
About
listen.
Proto Drive. Now, this is the drive that was there 6 months before before this episode really started. That's not Tomari. And I'm calling him Proto Drive because that's a name I've seen thrown out a lot for this guy. And I kind of like the name. Because he doesn't have the full wing on top of his helmet, and there's no tire sash on him.
Really?
Yeah, there's no tire sash. You can look back, there's none. It looks like the suit without the tire sash. And just to let you folks know, that does exist because in the tire changes, that's not CG when the tire's off. Just saying. They probably also designed the suit to where it can look fine without the tire sash. But it's also...
the way they probably designed the suit was that you could detach the tires off and put each of the specific tires on.
Just like the Gaim suits. Because all the Sengoku driver riders are designed to have their suits interchanged. Genesis drivers, on the other hand, no, their suits are not designed to interchange.
Yeah.
That's why the Baron suit had to be made from kind of made from scratch, because it's like, oh wait, we didn't design this because we didn't think this one through. Well, we're gonna have to come up with something.
Yeah, but like I said, it looked like it was designed to where you could detach the tire so that you could use one suit, but use it for all the different forms, sort of.
Yeah. But I had a theory that Chase might have been the original drive. But as I was looking at the footage, that is Chase's bike, but that is also Chase in his monster form, if you want to call it that. His not rider form, essentially. Because that's the boot of the suit. So Chase, as we know him, apparently was present 6 months ago when the shit went down. So did he kill the original drive? Okay, but then you have this that come out, and this is the stuff for Kamen Rider Mach, the secondary writer of the show. And there's a key thing about this stuff. Chase's bike can combine with Mach's bike to make a vehicle. So why does the bad guy's bike combine with the good guy's bike to make a vehicle for the good guy? And why does the good guy and Drive share a form between the two?
Huh.
Welcome to my confusion. I don't know anymore. I assume Chase and Mach are the same person. But what does I don't understand. I don't know what this relationship is anymore. Granted, we didn't know fuck all about Chase to begin with, but now I'm even more confused about who the fuck Chase is. Like, is Chase a good guy? Is he an anti-hero? Is he a bad guy that goes good? Who is Chase?
Maybe he's a dark hero.
Then why does he have a form that works with Drive?
He's a dark hero, which means he's a good guy.
So an anti-hero, like I fucking said.
No, because an anti-hero can be bad. Really bad. A dark hero, he has some darker choices, but overall he's still a good guy. He's still a hero.
Didn't you
An
just say the same
anti-hero,
thing?
he's kind of in the middle. Because his choices are so bad, they just kind of put him in the middle.
Anyway. But I don't know anymore. And for those wondering information-wise, it's the Mach Drive. See, Mark. He uses signal bikes instead of shift cars, so all his little things are bikes instead of cars, because we have to have a bike rider in this show for it to count, apparently. Which I saw people like, if Mark uses a bike, he should be the main rider, which I want to throw a damn pin at. I'm like, shut up, you! You sit down!
You must hate that pen because you want to keep throwing it.
Not really, but I feel like throwing something at people when they are saying stupid shit like that. I'm like, you need to sit down and shut up. You have a dumb opinion. A bike does not denote main rider. Go ask Shin. It's after motorcycles and road signs, apparently, for whatever weird reason. He has various signal bikes that he uses in his driver that will change his road sign located on his shoulder to grant him different abilities. The Mach driver also uses shift cars and viral cores, just like the driver. He's got the ride machiner, or ride mocker. I assume that's how you pronounce it. I said machiner, but it's mocker. Which combines with the Ride Chaser to form the Ride Crosser vehicle. His personal weapon, which bears a resemblance to the Brake Gunner, which is Chase's gun, because also Chase uses a gun. It's the Zenrin wheel shooter, or the Zenrin shooter, which is front wheel shooter. They say the mid-season upgrade is shift dead heat. It is a hollow shift speed with a mini-side shift mock. The shift mock is inserted in the shift speed, allowing both drive and mock to attain the type dead heat form. Both riders share the form. And then we've got movie stuff, the shift fruit, shift car, and the drive lock seater coming together, along with the TK SP drive type fruit and ASSP Gaim drive arms. Will be released and will come with each rider's respective weapons. And then the TK07 mock will come with a mini Zenrin shooter for the vigor, and also 2 road signs to swap. And then TK08 dead heat will have both drive and mock dead heat. So yeah, I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin with my theories because I don't understand anymore. I'm 1 episode in and I'm already kerfuffled. What do you guys think of all this mock stuff?
I don't know.
Apparently he's green-ish. Because people have like taken the image and like brightened it right the fuck up to get like an image and get like pseudo colors of it, which I can kind of see some of the details of the character, but not like well. He's got a scarf. That's always a bonus when it comes to a rider. When it comes to this plus Chase makes me go, I have no idea who Chase is anymore. He's a person who exists, but I have no idea who he is in the end. Also, apparently, Mach shares the same logo as Drive, because I'm guessing that white motorcycle is his main one, and its logo is the Drive R. Even though some of the other shift cycles have different logos on them, which I find odd. Granted, his is gold, whereas Drive's is silver. I gotta dig what I'm seeing, but I'm still just utterly just. I'm just gonna stop trying to think about who Chase is and his relation to Mach and Proto Drive until we get some more information. Because until then, I've got nothing except wild speculation.
What if they're the same person?
What? All 3 are the same person?
It could be possible.
But what? Somehow Chase is undercover before, like he was Proto Drive, but then he went undercover as Chase. Drive got passed off to Tamari, and then he becomes Mach when his cover's blown. That's a lot for the first 10 episodes in terms of his character arc, and I assume it's the first 10 episodes.
You hope it is, anyhow.
Well, toy scans usually aren't that far off from when they're coming out. And, like, I expect some of the stuff to come out in November, and that would be the first 10 episodes.
True.
Saying. Like, November, December, which would put it in, like, the 15s. Which puts it sort of close to when the movie comes out, and he'll have a cameo in it. Because that's what normally happens. I say normally because Gaim is now the exception to that rule. Kind of. Unless you want to count the Genesis riders as secondary riders.
I don't know if I would.
Well, there's a secondary group of riders, is what we'll call it.
Could be called that, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, we can't bring up the secondary rider because the secondary rider's already in the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, the only people we don't have in the movie that are riders were Sid, Pierre, and Zach. All three of them weren't even in the movie to begin with. In terms of writers that were on the show, none of the three were in the movie. I just... Ugh. It doesn't help that after watching episode 2 and having the scene at the beginning, which is the flashback after the opening, it makes me go, I want subs for this because what I think it is may not be what it is. Buckle has a flashback. And that makes me go, Buckle had a flashback. So you're telling me that... So, okay. I'm just gonna sit back and watch now. Because my theories may turn out to be completely wrong. In all honesty. I don't know if either you two have theories about Drive already.
Wait. You said Buckle had a flashback.
That is what I assumed happened.
What if in some weird way Buckle was Proto Drive?
Maybe, but the person that the flashback is focused on, I don't think would be Proto Drive. I think it's whoever made the driver to begin with. And somehow his consciousness is what is in the driver now. I think. That's my assumption with no subs and one viewing of episode 2. I will probably have some wild, crazy other idea by tomorrow, by Monday when we stream, because the subs will be
have
by then.
Yeah, I'm in and have the subs.
Yeah, that'll give more context because that's the other, that's the only thing is I want context for that scene because I'm just assuming based off how the scene was shot. Because the scene was focused on this character, then we transitioned to Buckle saying things. And I assume he's saying things about the flashback, because that's how it seems to transition. So that's why I assume Buckle had the flashback. So he's reminiscing about the past, and the past was not good. Because apparently Heart, Brain, and I think Chase, I don't know. I think there was 3 of them there. All I saw was Heart, really. Came knocking on his door, and I assumed they killed him. Or almost killed him, as that's going to be a trend, apparently. People almost die in this show.
Well, we had people die in games, so I mean, that would be fitting. Let's have people almost die in this one.
Yes.
Because we can't beat Gaim's death counter.
Well, sure we can in terms of main character deaths. That was what, 3 by the end? Drive could totally pile up a bigger main character body count than that. Just kill everyone from the SCU that won't matter that much. That's 4 at least. So Glock, do you have any wild theories at this point?
Honestly, no. It's hard for me to make a theory because I need some kind of specific information to back it up.
Well, that's why.
At this point, there's not much specific information that I can use to back up any theories that I could come up with.
Clark,
well, a theory doesn't even have evidence behind it. A theory can just have things attached to it.
I know that, but I mean, when I say evidence, I mean something that could possibly lead to that theory.
Well, that's how I am with the whole mock chase proto-drive thing. They seem to all center around this weird cross section of occurrences, and I'm like, what is with you 3? Because Chase was Chase was at the scene where Drive was 6 months ago. Literally, we cut from Chase arrives to Drive arrives. And I'm like, that's not a coincidence. And now we have Mock who uses Chase's bike. So somehow these three characters are connected, and I'm not sure how. All I know is they all seem to be connected somehow, because they have this thing that connects them. And I just explained the whole buckle flashback thing from the beginning of episode 2 without any type of sub at all.
I don't know really. I can't think of anything specific for a theory.
Also, the Trideron does not leave the drive pit like you think.
There's not a garage door?
Yeah, there's no door in front.
What?
It goes up.
What?
It gets raised up on the platform and goes out the top. It goes out from upstairs.
Okay then.
Yeah, this is not double where the Revolve Gary goes out the back door of the fucking garage that somehow exists. For no reason.
Okay.
No, it goes out the door up top.
Oh, okay.
Any other thoughts on Drive's first episode, now that we talked about it for an hour?
Who, me or Tommy?
Either one.
I think I said all I need to say, so.
I ain't got nothing.
Alrighty then, Yu-Gi-Oh then, after we're... Actually, scratch that, we're almost 2 hours in.
1 second.
Well, Glock's going to be part of that almost die category, apparently.
Sorry, I was getting something out the drink.
I don't know if you heard me or not about that.
Howdy, did.
Did you ever fix the links?
Believe
I'm
so.
gonna smack him. Can I borrow that pen to throw at him?
There you go. I need it to you through the internet.
I'm guessing this is the new links that you gave me.
The ones
Nah,
above
shoot,
that.
Sherlock.
All right.
I know what Glock is. He's a detective.
Are we talking about the other Futo City detectives? Because if so, yes. He's totally one of the schmucks that works with Terry.
Hey! Y'all are douchebags, you know that?
What? They do their job.
Kind of.
Yes.
How much do they get paid? Now, I'd be willing to be them if I get paid goodwill.
They're part of a special DuPont case-solving unit, so I assume they get paid more than the usual amount a cop gets paid.
And then
More than the
I'll
usual
gladly be one
schmucks
of them.
get paid.
Yes, the rest of the police force in Tokusatsu, incompetent as shit.
There's a monster we know nothing of. Let's shoot at it. Boom.
Shoot at it. It's not affecting it. Shoot.
Shoot at
more?
it again.
Shoot at it some more! That should do something.
There's not yet. Throw a plastic chair at it. Flip a table on it. That worked for Tokyuger. Oh, God, I was joking about that one. Anyway, 31,
Yeah,
32.
I knew you weren't joking on that one. That's what's bad.
Yeah. Brutal heavy metal deck and surpass time. The Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. The Bandit Keith versus Joey Wheeler deck. The second half of the semifinals for Duelist Kingdom. What do we think going into this ever important duel that Joey totally won't lose?
Shenanigans.
I think my point came across.
I know a slot machine monster's involved.
Shenanigans.
That is all I remember. A slot machine monster's involved because it's deck master and Duelist of the Roses. And Duelist of the Roses is takes all the decks after from this season of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think for the most part, except maybe a little bit from season 2. I'm not entirely sure. I have no idea. I don't know if anyone else. I don't know if Glock played Duelist of the Roses ever.
Duelist of the Roses is the one with the monsters. It's almost like chess, right?
I wouldn't say it's like chess, but yes.
Yeah, I played it.
Okay.
I only got to Rex, I think, though.
I've beaten both sides. Most because Sword Stalker is OP as shit.
I don't know what my card was, to be honest.
Like, here's the thing: get Sword Stalker, you'll win everything, no matter what.
Okay.
Sword Stalker's attack points is based on how many how many monsters are in your graveyard, by 1,000.
Really?
Yes, it is stupidly overpowered. As long as you, like, if you have Sword Stalker in your hand, dump every single card and then summon Sword Stalker, and hope you don't fuse Sword Stalker with something. Sword Stalker is stupidly OP in the game. Like, as long as you don't flip him up before you dump a bunch of monsters in your graveyard, he'll have like 6,500 attack points. If not more. I've had him up to like 7,000.
Jesus.
Nothing will beat him, ever. The only thing that will ever beat him is a trap card. And then you just bring out another Sword Stalker. Because, you know, password system in the game, all you have to do is put in the password for Sword Stalker. Alright. I guess we'll get the episode started. We all queued up and ready?
1 second.
And since it's been nearly 2 hours since we said it, links for the videos are in the description. So you can watch along with us and marvel at how Joey and Bandit Keith will break the basic rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! Not as much as
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Not as much as Yugi will, but I'm sure they will.
I love how you said that we were most likely not going to talk about Drive for 30 minutes. How long have we talked about Drive?
We are currently at 2 hours, so...
My point is proven.
At 2 hours.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. I have the video up.
My point is proven.
Like, let me double check.
Proven. Not proven. Yeah, my point is proven.
Wait, no, we've only been talking for an hour. Apparently, the other thing is how long the call's been going on.
What?
Yeah.
Live-wise, we've been only going for an hour. So, we've been talking about Drive for an hour. Not 2 hours.
Wow.
So we're about on average in terms of writer talks.
Yeah, so we're good, see? And I'm still right, because y'all said that we wouldn't be talking for 30 minutes.
I did not know.
I didn't.
Anyway, we all set.
Yep.
Now I am.
Alright.
I put something in the chat for you, that way we don't fuck up.
Wait, what?
This show. Just
Wait,
saying.
what?
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Starting up Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode 31 in 3, 2, 1, go! My videos are on my computer now, so no hard drive failures. I love you, hard drive, but fuck you when we're trying to do this stuff.
Wait, pause?
No.
Okay.
No, I just said I moved my videos to my computer, so no more hard drive failures.
What's y'all's time right now?
22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
How am I a second ahead?
Seriously?
I'm not gonna ask.
30, 31.
I'm at 35, or 35, 36, 37.
We're close enough.
We're close enough. You're like a second ahead of us. Whatever. You'll see shenanigans a second ahead.
No, Glock is a second ahead of me. I'm a second ahead of you.
So I'm the one
I don't know how we
fantastic.
screwed that up.
I don't know. 5D should be good for the next few weeks. They're starting the whole big tournament arc that they're doing at the start of the show. I know this is exactly how Yu-Gi-Oh's going, but they've been doing a lot of references to previous Yu-Gi-Oh shows. We had a dual runner in episode. I was flipping out when I saw that. I was like, oh my god, it's a dual runner! It's in Arc 5! Oh shit! Are we gonna have turbo duels? I would. It would be awesome if we had turbo duels in Arc 5. Because apparently there's this thing about the summoning methods in Arc 5 that apparently it's like these mysterious characters, anyone who uses fusion summoning is an enemy of theirs? Apparently? I'm not entirely sure. It's odd, is how I would put it.
He had the exact same face right then that he had in the picture.
He doesn't smile often.
True.
He's just like Kiriko. She doesn't smile very often. She smiles at the end of episode 2 for reasons I really want to know. Which means, fuck you, I will beat your ass into a pulp. I will say, by the end of this, I have an interesting note about a character that would have robbed the anime of a fantastic character.
No!
What?
What the heck?
Words?
It said,
Description?
oops, we are experiencing some difficulties with this video. Please try again later. Error 2116.
So we should pause.
Yes, because it completely stopped the
Probably
video.
been known, good to have known, I don't know, 15 seconds ago when it first happened.
I don't even know what time code I'm at.
I assume 3:15?
Let's go with that. That
Yeah.
sounds good.
I assume 3:15 because I think that's when he said something. Because I'm like, are you reacting to what Tristan said? Because I assume you're reacting to what Tristan said. Will the video
It'd be
work?
good if he could learn how to form words into sentences so that we
Yes.
can understand what's going on.
You know what we need? We need a T-shirt that uses that. That or a T-shirt of a wild Glock appearing. Like the Pokemon version of Glock, whatever the hell that would look like.
Oh god.
What the heck?
Oh god.
Just out of curiosity, because I'm curious now, what would be my name?
I got nothing.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Say it. Say it.
I'm imagining a primate, but I'm trying to make it not a primate in my head, but it's not working.
Why? 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 I'm not that stupid.
I wasn't saying about stupid.
Why a primate?
Fighting Pokemon tends to get angry at times. Bit
Over
playful.
nothing.
Yeah. Kind of fits you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing it does that you don't do is try to steal people's hats repeatedly. And I'm just gonna assume you don't steal people's hats repeatedly.
That depends on whether or not they're my friends.
God, Glock, I'm cracking a joke. Please don't make this joke reality. Oh, good God, help! Oh no, Glock, stop being Ash's primate, please. Oh, God. Is Daily Motion stop being stupid?
I don't know.
You know what's funny?
What?
I upload the videos to Dailymotion. They work fine for me when I'm watching them on Dailymotion. They fuck up for Glock.
Apparently,
Every
Dailymotion
time.
has Glock. That's what it is. It's a bias against Glock.
Undoubtedly, that's what it is.
They hate me. That's what it is.
I know what it is. I know what it is. Dailymotion's motto is screw Glock over.
It really is.
Did you kick someone from Dailymotion in the nuts? Did you send them an angry letter?
Well, in your case, a letter.
Oh, good God.
Wait. Tommy, you realize we are getting more views on Snickerdoodle's profile than we are getting on our show, right?
That's because the host doesn't host our content.
Why don't we put what we do in the description? Possibly get more views.
Because, in all seriousness, I should have set this channel to private.
Very true.
But this is working. This is working. So add that into the description so that we get more views.
That wasn't the intention of this.
I understand it's not the intention, but it could be used.
But that goes against our pre-roll of we want to support the content creators, and we're not supporting content creators by uploading their shit to Dailymotion.
And then saying, look at what we're doing when we're talking about their shit.
It's very hypocritical when you think about it.
In a way, yeah.
People are going to pay attention to the hypocritical point of this.
Some people will.
How many people out of the world pay attention to that?
Enough people for me to give a shit.
So that means at least one.
Yes.
So 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. So the other 2 out of 3 are the majority, which means we need to do what the majority wants.
And then we follow the same suit as every other YouTuber in the world. Bravo!
Damn it, Spacebar, why'd you start the video? God damn it. I had it on the correct fucking Erica Burr.
316, by the way. Anyway,
316, we said 315.
316.
316.
Anyway.
Fine,
It was right when he had the face. That's what I remember.
Oh.
And fuck you, Dailymotion.
Did it do it to you?
No! No! I set the time code back. What does it do? I hit play. It keeps going from where I was when I paused it.
Anyway, Kamen Rider Wizard in Magic Land. Right now, there are 7,341 views. That could be 7,000 people that what the freak? Why did it restart?
Wait. Time out, Black. How many did you say were on the fucking Magic Land video?
Just fucking say.
7,341 views.
What the
Holy shit.
Are you seeing it now?
No, because I'm not on Snickerdoodle's page.
Get on Snickerdoodle's page and you will see how many people have watched that.
I mean, normally, I would be able, when we have some kind of weird view spike, I normally am able to say I was doing something and that kind of happened. But I didn't do nothing that time.
Exactly. So we need to use this as another way to get people to start seeing us. I know it goes against what we say, but it could possibly help us with views. Look at how many people have seen Wizard in Magic Land. 7,341 on one episode, and 6,238 on the other Wizard in Magic Land copy episode.
And 13,000
That's not copy, that's parts.
One episode is 3131 and the other is 3103. And they're both from Snickerdoodle.
Glock. That's the two different parts. That's not two different episodes.
Okay, fine, the different parts, whatever. But look at how many people have seen that.
I just saw that. Damn.
That's a lot of people that could be watching our show.
Black, almost 14,000 people have viewed the profile. How is it that we produce original content, yet we get less viewers than uploading fucking random Yu-Gi-Oh episodes and the Wizard fucking movie?
You know what I'm tempted to do?
What?
Because I would not have a problem with it.
Start uploading our shit to this account?
No.
Oh.
Change the account name.
That would be a good idea, too.
I wasn't going to because, I mean, hell, this was just going to be our toss-away account, and if it got shut down, oh well. But, I mean...
Guys, what if we use Daily Motion as another part of our show?
Freaking doing that.
Listen. We could edit the video, or we could use the videos, and we could actually use them in stream so that everybody can see what we see as we talk.
Glock.
Yes?
We do TGSR through Hangouts simply because it automatically puts it on YouTube. We don't have to do any uploading.
But
we have a hard enough time trying to get TGS and all the other streams we do on our YouTube channel, let alone trying to start up a second one. And we're not going to drop the YouTube right now.
I'm not saying drop YouTube. I'm saying start trying to implement it into Daily Motion as well, since we're getting so many views on that. How many views do we get on our YouTube? How many?
Okay, so let me get this straight then. That means that you're going to be uploading everything else on Daily Motion.
I would be willing to try. I just need a step-by-step
arrange for how we're going to get our offline copies to you. You're seeing the problem here that's causing twice as much work by having it on two different sources.
Can't you just use the TeamSpeak file browser?
Files are too big.
Too big?
Not to mention it links in with the FTP server, which has a bandwidth. And when you hit that bandwidth limit, then that will proceed to completely shut the whole thing down.
Yeah.
For the remainder of the month.
Which would be a bad thing. So let's not think about trying to do that Daily Motion was. Let's try to at least put the information there, but let's not worry about videos.
Okay, right now we won't worry about videos, but sometime we need to start thinking about doing that because that would help us out a lot with how many views we have. Episode 22 already has episode 22 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, are you kidding me? Oops, we are experiencing some difficulties with this video. Please try again later. Error.
I'm almost thinking he's got some kind of a plug-in in Chrome that is screwing it up, that he may or may not realize is there.
Possibly.
Because it seems funny that it's only you, Glock.
Because what is it? The ask.com search bar tries to sneak its way into your browser through various programs.
That one, yeah. There's a few others.
No, I never liked taskbars. I never liked the toolbar, taskbar, whatever you want to call them. I never liked them.
This is something that tries to sneak in with a bunch of like other programs, like I think like downloads of CNET sneaking in.
Yeah. Of course, now, I'll tell you right now, I don't know how many ROMs you download, Glock, but I know I had one from, I'm not going to name the site, but from a site that I used for a while. And they snuck in something on me once, and the more I got to looking at it, that was a potential virus. I was like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm not using them anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about you, but how do you feel about downloaded programs that use cracks instead of keygens?
I've only done it once.
Well, I kind of had to do that for Photoshop because I was getting a little bit desperate.
Same here. That's the only thing I've ever done something like that on.
Yeah, I found that because I'll just say it flat out. I went to the Pirate Bay. I looked at their Photoshop stuff for the most downloaded, and that was one of them for CS3, and I got that one. Just gonna say it now. Yes, I legally own Photoshop CS3. fucking sue me.
You own Photoshop? Oh my god.
Illegally own Photoshop. Because, I don't have $100 to spend on a copy of Photoshop because, I'm sorry, but Photoshop's fucking overpriced.
That's why I'm actually kind of thinking about probably sometime beginning of the year getting that new thing that Adobe started where you can pay so much a month.
So what, subscription service?
Yeah.
For
Hey,
Photoshop?
can you give
Yeah.
me the info for Snickerdoodle?
It's their Creative Cloud.
Huh. I didn't hear about that. That's kind of interesting. Like, how much is it a month?
I can't remember how much it was for Photoshop, but I'm wanting to say I don't think it was higher than 30. I'm wanting to say it was under that, but I can't remember exact numbers.
Doesn't sound like the worst thing, but like I wouldn't mind paying $60 just to have Photoshop forever.
Well,
But
see,
like,
the thing with that is essentially you're paying monthly and you're getting automatically the newest version of Photoshop there is. Because all of their updates are getting fed into that now.
yeah.
So it would kind of be one of those you're paying so much a year to get their yearly update anyhow.
I would just like to pay like not over $100, not around $100 just to have Photoshop. Is just me. Like that's the thing I can't get past. And subscription price sounds fine, but like $20 a month. You're paying 100 by like what, half the year? Like you're not even through half the year, and you're already like paying the full price of Photoshop. Like you get things fixed.
Maybe.
I'm trying.
Son of a gun.
So that means more procrastination.
Yes.
I'm
Did you see my message?
Not at the moment. Oh. I don't have
I'm
that
not giving
information.
you the login info for it.
What?
I'm not giving you the login info for it.
Why not?
My bad. It's 10 a month.
Oh. That sounds alright.
Well,
So I mean, you're spending
why not?
120 a year, but I mean,
Good.
because it's the same information I use for other stuff, and no.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Tommy could change the information and give it to you, but he's not going to give you the information now.
That would be great. That would be great, because if you want me to start editing stuff later on, kind of gonna need that.
I'm sure
Plus,
Tommy
I
has.
can start editing the episodes that already have so much popularity, and I can edit the descriptions.
This rate, we're going to still be on, and I'll be able to catch the second semifinals for championships. Which it is. Why did I go there? It's on the fucking homepage. OMG. White kicked the ever-loving shit out of blue.
Really?
3-0.
God, duh.
At the very least, TSM were able to beat Samsung White once.
Yeah?
That's their only loss in the entire tournament. It's the TSM in the quarterfinals. But White kicked the ever-loving shit out of blue. From what I've read. I have not watched the game myself. Because it was on at like 4:15 this morning.
Wow. That's... wow.
And the next game's at 4:15 today. Because it's technically Sunday on the East Coast.
Technically.
I don't know how this game's gonna turn out because Starhorn was really close with Ever Gaming, but OMG mopped the floor with Nigel White Shield, so I don't know. My pick'ems kind of got sunk for the bottom half of the bracket because of Starhorn Royal Club. Or not Starhorn Royal Club, OMG. Because I had Nigel White Shield moving on through the finals, and no, OMG, it's going to probably be moving through the finals, possibly. But I'm not really doing, like, terrible with my pick'ems. I'm with the 17.6%. They're, like, in Division 6. That, you need to have, like, 38 points to be in. Which, that's the big golem. Like, there's 0.1% that have 89 points, which that counts group stages and tournament picks. Like, no one... I assume that 94 points is a perfect bracket, and no one has a perfect bracket.
Guys, I've been ready since, like...
Why didn't you say something?
Because I figured I'd let you talk.
Alright, well, I guess pick up from the 316 marker. And 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, Joey wins so you can fight Yugi and lose. Like a bitch. To be fair, I don't think it will be bad, but he's gonna lose. So do they get to pick sides, or are they just gonna pick whatever fucking side they want?
I don't know.
Or do we just get to be thematic with both Yugi and Joey picking the same side?
That is, if you win.
Nope. Yes.
Didn't you get beaten by a little kid?
With a cue card?
Yeah, with a cue card. So, yeah, you shouldn't talk.
By the way, I also stole your entry card because I'm a jackass like that. I've stolen starships. I've stolen your entry card. Honestly, I should have just stole your whole fucking deck and threw it down that bottomless abyss this dueling rings hanging over. Honestly, that's what Joey should have done. He should have stole his deck. What can Pancake should have done? You should have stole his deck along with his entry card. Question: why doesn't Bandit Keith already have an entry card?
He does.
Does he?
Yeah, he got... Son of a ball!
Oh, hell no. Don't tell me Day of the Motion's gonna be dissolved. Fucking good God.
It's stuck at 550. What the freak? What the freak?
So he waits 9 seconds this time.
I didn't wait 9 seconds.
So right at him saying 5 minutes and the match will start. Get your fucking card and get your ass back here.
44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Okay.
Alright then, taking it from the 450 marker, if we're all set.
Do it.
And 3, 2, 1, go. And apparently we're at 11 o'clock in the morning with this duel. I assume. AKA, I feel like being a dick. Seriously, Mannequin, why did you just steal his deck? I mean, if you're gonna be that much of a jackass, just steal his deck. Yeah, you get in the fucking duel ring as well. I'm being a dick to you, even though you're being a dick to him.
Yeah, because you stole his card, you douchebag.
Should have stole his deck. Just saying. Would have saved you trouble. Hard to duel without a deck.
Son of a ball! Stop! 8 minutes exact. What the freak?
Alright. Day of motion's gonna be a pain all fucking night, because we're not even through the first episode yet.
First? Great. That's great. Okay. I should be ready.
Hold on.
Should.
Hold on.
We gonna let it buffer the entire buffer for like 5 minutes?
I guess we can do that, yeah. You want to
Clock.
stall.
Clock.
What? What?
Just go fucking download them. Just go fucking download them.
That will be a lot easier, apparently.
I'm tired of this.
When I download them, I'll download the second one.
I give him the link. He asks where to download them.
Wait, you gave me the link?
Yes.
I give you the link and you ask where to download them.
Oh dear. You do my.
Just stall for a bit. Talk about Drive.
I think we've done talked all we can about Drive.
There's nothing to talk about, Drive. We talked about it for an hour. There's nothing else about episode 1 to talk about. Only one of us here has seen episode 2.
Talk about Gaim again.
What is there to talk about, Guy? Neither movie's out yet.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, Full Throttle's not coming out until December, and the soccer movie's not out until next month.
That link doesn't work.
I mean, the link doesn't work.
It doesn't work. I got oops. Google Chrome could not connect to FTP. Blah blah blah.
Chrome.
Copy and paste.
I did.
Do you have another browser?
Does
Nope.
it have the whole FTP : // Wait for the no in about 5, 4.
It has it in the link, but it doesn't say Google Chrome could not connect to that /
I would hope it doesn't say Google Chrome cannot connect to it. I mean,
Or,
Okay.
you know what I mean? It doesn't say Google Chrome could not connect to that /show/TGSR.
Clock.
It just says that it couldn't
What I
connect to the
put in
link.
the chat, did you copy it as it was?
Yes! Jesus!
So when you're putting it in the address bar, it looks exactly like what's there.
No, it's the exact opposite.
Do you have Internet Explorer?
No, I never use that thing.
Seems funny that I'm using Chrome too. I have the exact thing that is right there.
Look,
Even
I'm
clicked the
trying.
link just now and it pulled it up.
It's not working for me. Okay? I don't know what you did different. I don't know what I did different, but it's not working for me. I copy and pasted it. I clicked on it. Everything I did doesn't work. So do not act like it is my fault.
Okay. So
I'm
did you,
sick of that
Okay.
crap.
Okay then. Peace. Is the
Yes.
link working?
for me with Firefox, yes.
So then it must be on your end, Glock.
Then tell me what I did wrong. Because I've copy and pasted this twice now, and it still doesn't want to work.
Must be something with your version of Chrome, which is why I'm asking. Do you have another browser?
I have Firefox.
Try it with Firefox.
You get pissed off because I'm telling you it's your end of it when it is your end of it because it works for both of us.
I
I'm not
get
saying-
ticked off because you always say
Because
that it's
it's
my fault.
always your end of it. It's working for both of us.
Like, it may not necessarily be your fault, but something with your version of Opera. Or not Opera, Chrome. Why did I say Opera?
I don't know why you said
What is
that.
Opera?
I'm thinking of the secondary browser I have.
And the tertiary one I have.
Wait, what the freak? What the freak just happened? Oh, it restarted on. Yeah. Are y'all willing to stall while it downloads?
We shall attempt to stall. I shall look and see.
I'm fixing to ask a question that I probably know the answer to before I ask it, but I'm going to do it anyhow. Glock, do you have VLC?
VLC Media Player?
Yes.
Yes.
I did, but now I use Media Player Classic.
Does it open MKV files?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, oh no. It's like, God damn it, we solved one problem, then damn it.
That's why I
Oh,
figured
right.
the answer was fixing to be no.
Divx Web Player wants me to close Mozilla and Google.
Wait,
Meaning
what?
I would have to leave the Hangouts.
Can you
To
not tell it
download
to
them.
wait?
No.
Is that the thing that you're downloading with, or?
Says Divx Setup, Divx Web Player. Please close these applications. Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome.
I can't remember why I installed that fucking thing. I never use it. Ignore it for now. Maybe that
How am
one's
I
going to
gonna
be the best
download?
option. It won't let you ignore it and kind of just leave it in the background.
It's not downloading anything while the Divx isn't set up.
Son of a mother
I know why. I know why.
program.
I know why.
Why?
The plugin for Firefox that's set up to where if he clicks on a file like that, it'll automatically open it in the browser using the plugin.
So, could he open the video and then come back in?
I guess he could do that, or if he could find a way to back up and tell it not to try to play it, he might could bypass it kind of deal.
Okay. Let's try. Can you find a way to save it instead of trying to just straight open it?
Yeah.
No. Because Divx setup
Right-click
came up as a
save
separate
files.
program. It's a separate program, apparently.
You can right-click the link and do the save link as. That's always a backdoor for this stuff.
Okay.
Copy. Okay, I copied it.
That. Wrong one.
No.
Right click save as, not right click copy.
There's undo, cut, copy, paste, paste and go, delete, and select all.
Shit. We gotta go to the other one.
Well, you got a link to the Hangout. Just come on back when you get done.
Yes.
Okay.
Have fun.
Okay.
Hell.
Some
And
more
there you go.
procrastination.
Yes, and there he goes. Yeah. I'll be honest, we don't try to blame him for some of this stuff. It's just it kind of just ends up he has problems. And we never say him, we just say his end. Which means his,
Every time. And
Yeah.
he takes that as I'm saying it's him.
Yeah.
No, it's his end.
Yeah. It's his has something screwy with it that does not want to cooperate with anything.
It's like with Daily Motion. I've
Yeah.
not gotten that error the first time. I don't know what is going on,
Neither do I.
but I know it's not from Daily Motion, or I would be having the problem too.
Mm-hmm.
So that leaves one thing, it has to be on his end. Which either means that one, his internet's for shit, which we already know that's the case.
Yeah. Internet not like being cooperative.
Or two, his computer's a pile of shit, which we know that one too.
Yeah.
So, kind of fighting a double whammy.
Yeah.
That's like with me. I know not to stream. Why? Because my computer's a piece of shit. It's not that my internet can't handle it, it's that my computer can't handle it.
Apparently there's a black drive showing up in episode 3. That might be the proto drive. Yeah, it might be the proto drive because I don't see a spoiler on it.
But then...
But it wasn't black, it was the regular red.
So confusing.
I know! We're 2 episodes in, it's like arg.
Of course, it's really working off that whole mystery thing.
Which is a great thing for a detective.
I'm back.
Do things work? Please.
I don't know.
Things don't work. Things broke.
I don't know. I'm about to find out.
I don't want to smack things. Don't make me smack things with a baby.
With a baby?
Yes, with a baby. It's not just smack a baby, you smack things with said baby.
Damn.
That's interesting.
Yes, it's far darker. That's something I came up with. It's a lot more darker, and I think that would work for some people.
That's wow. Okay. That was really dark.
Yeah, Glock. In Firefox, when you open the link that I gave you, which do you need it again? Before I even go on, do you need that link again?
No.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Instead of clicking the link, right click and hit save link as.
I've already got it.
Okay.
No
Downloading will be a lot better.
Okay, so apparently it just brings up a video. Like on the web.
You clicked it. That's what I said not to do. You did the exact thing I told you not to do.
Are you talking about? Oh, okay. Now what? Now that I saved link as. Wait, hang on.
That'll
Okay,
be
what do I save it?
downloading it for you when you save it.
Okay, now what?
Do that with both of them. That way we can pick up from where we are, and we ain't got to fight with you in Daily Motion.
Mostly Daily Motion, apparently. Whammy strikes. Tech Whammy strikes once more. Damn you, Tech Whammy.
And you know, I would say it was a lot better when we were using WAO, but really, no, it wasn't because Clock still thought was buffering.
Yeah. So really, it comes down to, at very least, it's being a little bit more cooperative.
Mom, we need to confirm making a title sequence.
Got a question. I know we ran through it earlier, but how big of a file would it be if you tried to combine the episodes we've not done so far together? Because I would assume that would be far less, seeing as how we're over halfway through the show.
I would assume it's far less, but I don't know. Let me do a quick check. It will essentially only be like uncompressed. But I can do a quick properties check with that.
Yeah, because compressed won't knock it down too much.
3.11 gigs.
What's with all of the
Better.
What's with all of the JPGs?
JPGs?
The JPEGs?
Those are the images for each of the episodes that I've been posting on the site.
Yeah. Okay.
We actually.
Speaking of which, Pace, I need to kind of get you focused on using the FTP for that.
Oh, I upload it to the file manager.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I'm used to dumping it in the file manager with under like my under my name. So yeah.
It's easier for me when I'm pulling the pictures for the Twitter.
Okay, I will start doing it to the file.
Okay, I'm ready. It's downloaded, so I never will have to. Oh wait, I'm not ready. What time peg? Or what? Yeah.
Time peg.
Yeah, time peg. What time peg?
6 minutes on the dot is what you said last time.
Was it?
Yes, that's what you said before.
I thought it was 8 minutes. 8 minutes.
No, it was 8 minutes.
Yes, 8 minutes. I can't see friggin' player too small on TV to notice things.
But yeah, I kind of like.
Holy crap!
I'm ready. No, I'm not ready.
God, holy balls! Holy
Now,
balls!
You will have Glock.
Oh, no.
Glock.
Yes.
You will have to turn the subtitles on.
I understand that, but like, holy crap! The quality.
What?
Is it bad?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It shouldn't be bad.
Oh holy.
Are we talking YouTube 144p?
It's like, you know those moments when you have like a dish and you're watching it and it leaves like little little cubes and everything everywhere?
You mean pixelation? Yes.
Yeah. Not like pixelation as much, but like yeah. But yeah, that's what's happening. Like I'm seeing the character's face stretch at the same time.
Something's telling me that maybe it's that player.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know.
Yeah, because those are my files that I uploaded today, and they should not be doing that.
I mean, if anything, the ones I uploaded to Daily Motion should be screwed up.
Yes. The fuck? Something must have happened in the download.
Something either happened in the download or that player's not cooperating for some reason.
I want to bet on player.
That's kind of what I'm wanting to bet on, but I don't know. That was pretty quick for him to say they downloaded.
True.
I think it took me longer than that to get both of them when I was downloading them from the FTP server itself.
Which
Like,
begs
the
the question.
subtitles are on, but it's like the quality is so horrible.
Glock, double check for me. What's the final time code?
Holy balls, I couldn't even see his face.
Glock, double check. What's the total time code?
8.
No, the final time code.
Yeah, for the whole video.
22:05.
Okay, that's.
It shaved 3 seconds somewhere.
No, that's the same time code I have.
Okay, well then mine added 3 seconds for some stupid fucking reason.
That happens! Don't worry, that happens. I've noticed that. Uploading videos, like, shaves, like, a couple seconds or adds a couple seconds for whatever stupid reason.
I think it boils down to whoever the host is.
Like, if everything is still, if everything is completely still, I can see everything. The second things start moving, oh god,
Okay. I'm trying to think.
And I can't okay, there we go.
I'm trying to think of a solution.
Wait, was it lagging when you were trying to go out of full screen?
No, it was just like it was in full screen, and there's no actual exit full screen button for the window. You have to use escape. And I was looking for an exit full screen button.
I'm trying to think of a solution.
Oh. I was gonna say if it was lagging, then that tells me that's player side.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no lag.
Trying to think of a solution.
It's just like...
would the file be temporarily on his computer?
Would the file
Not if you did the save link as, no. It'd be sitting there. I'm gonna hate saying this, but try downloading it again.
Yeah, I'm out of options. Let's hope the download just went screwy this one time, and the next one's okay. If not, we might be a bit fucked up at the moment.
You said you got Firefox, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm using to download it.
I wonder if Dailymotion would play nice with Firefox.
Maybe. Maybe all his Dailymotion errors are browser side.
Might be something
That
with
is
Chrome,
possible.
because I know I've ran across some viruses that actually do only affect certain browsers.
So that's a backup. That's a good plan.
Let me try Firefox then.
Look at us two, one of us with like barely any computer repair experience, trying to solve solutions on the fly. That one being me.
No, you. Oh crap! I need the links to the videos.
They still
Man,
there?
you need them again.
Remember, I left the Hangouts and I came back, and it clears your
Yeah.
history.
Yeah. Oh, I'll let you get it then.
Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, come on. Really? You're going to lag? I know I hit enter. Show. Thank you. Hangouts, the one thing that Google makes that's broke.
Sure about that? They might make a new Minecraft that would be just as broke.
Don't give
Wait,
me
Google might make a new Minecraft? What?
Oh, wait, no. Oh, I'm dumb. No, that's Microsoft. Never mind.
We're talking about Microsoft,
Wait,
and
what has Google bought recently?
why am I copy linking this? There we go.
Twitch? Yeah, Twitch. Wait, no.
Amazon bought Twitch.
Yeah, Amazon bought Twitch. Fuck.
We done went through that one.
Google's bought something recently, apparently, because I'm thinking of that.
Last thing that I know of was Motorola. But that's
Last thing I knew of was YouTube.
I'm probably just thinking of those two purchases and trying to think of, like, Google's buying everything because Google wants to own the world.
Where did that come
from?
Where did the whole world domination thing come from?
Google. I mean,
I know with EA, it's the fact that everyone associates them with the Empire from Star Wars. Also, you can own EA in the new Monopoly game. Because EA is one of the companies in it.
Wow, it started almost
Who would want to
immediately.
buy
Okay.
I mean,
Somebody who wants to own BioWare. That would be my thought process of, I want to own BioWare, but I'm going to buy EA just to get that. Fuck the rest of what EA's got. Like, I'd love to have the studios EA owns, but I wouldn't give a shit about EA proper.
Okay. It is up.
No whammies?
However,
Is it still shitty quality?
no, it's actually good quality. I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out,
so download went is what happened.
I guess.
Oh, goody. Good. That's a good thing.
Alright,
Well, that's not necessarily a good thing. That's
let's,
just
go ahead,
better.
let's try this while it's being good to to Mozilla. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Alright. 8 minutes on the marker, finally, so we can finally get Joey out of despair in 3, 2, 1, go.
You had to add that whole out of despair thing, huh?
But he's in fucking despair right now, like, no! My card's not there! I'll never be able to get my sister her eye surgery thing! So she, like, won't not die.
So she won't not die.
Well, we've been talking about people
Oh,
who almost
crap.
died all fucking episode, so.
Pause it.
Really?
Fucking tech, Wayne.
I can't even pause it now. There's no pause button on this now. What the heck?
Wait, no, spacebar. Hit the spacebar.
It doesn't work. Wait, yes it does. Yes it does. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Universal Shortcuts.
Let's try again. 820. Or maybe we just want it to buffer.
Clock.
It's up to y'all.
Question. I've got a question. Clock.
Yes.
Are you watching them on Firefox?
Yeah.
Is it the files you downloaded?
No.
So
Daily
it's-
Motion.
So you tried Daily Motion, okay.
I thought that's what you told me to do.
We were gonna try the download thing again and see what that did first, but okay.
But we'll go with that
it.
plan.
Let it buffer and we'll go with it.
Yes.
Oh, I was about to say, okay, I can try that in a different link. Hold on.
We thought you were doing the download one. We didn't know you skipped that plan and went straight for the backup of using Dailymotion on Firefox.
Okay, give me the FTP link real quick.
I'm gonna bash
Oh,
my
never
head
mind,
into
never
a
mind, never
fucking
mind, never
wall.
mind, never mind, never mind.
Oh, good God, help us all.
Bash my head
Oh.
into a fucking wall.
Yeah.
Like, you act as if that would affect me.
Oh, it won't. I'm just hoping it'll put me out of my misery.
Oh.
Did see that when I was at Walmart seeing this new monopoly that you can not only own EA but you can own Microsoft too.
Wait, what?
Okay, who would want to own Microsoft?
I don't know.
Honestly,
Somebody-
I
Oh, wait, no. I know who would want to own Microsoft. Everyone that has ever made a keylogger virus.
Oh, good God.
I would want to own Microsoft just so that I could have the money. I don't care what happens to the company.
Oh, by the way, Glock, do not download the developer preview for Windows 10.
Don't download what?
The
The
developer
dev-
preview for Windows 10.
Actually, it's not a dev preview.
Well,
From what I was looking at, it is a preview, but I can't remember what they.
What?
Thank
Why?
you, DK, for lagging.
Why? What's wrong with the
it has a keylogger in it by design.
keylogger?
It's actually called the technical preview. So
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's kind of before the developer preview.
It tracks every single keystroke you make.
So they know exactly everything that you put into the operating system?
Yes.
Oh my god, they would hate me because I would immediately get a keylogger and then immediately go porn, porn, porn.
He was typing, though. He got muted.
What the fuck?
Just to screw with them.
Well,
Oh,
bad
okay.
was I almost wonder if he was actually typing it.
Oh god.
No! What the heck?
Well, you were typing and you got muted when you said you would do that.
So we assumed it decided to mute you.
It did, because I was pretending to type it as I did.
It wasn't pretending. You were hitting keys. We could hear it.
True.
But
I wasn't typing it into anything, though.
that's beside the point. You're hitting the keys. That's making noises.
And guess what? A keylogger would still see that,
Yeah.
whether you typed it into
Exactly.
anything or not.
So they would see porn.
You could
porn,
literally sit there, open Notepad, and type it repeatedly, and there would be nothing that they could do about it.
Yeah. Which apparently, from what I've heard, Windows 10 is like, oh my god, this is everything Windows 8 isn't, and it's a good thing. And it's like it's got a fucking keylogger in it. The fuck, Microsoft! You do everything right, and you do something wrong.
Oh, you know what's bad? You know what's bad? I'm sure they've caught people on it too. Because if you hadn't have told me that and I'd found out, I probably would have downloaded it. Not necessarily installed it on this computer because I done went through that with the Windows 8 one once. I fucked everything up. But in the privacy statement, it says that they can collect typed characters
Yeah.
for the purpose of improving autocomplete and spell check.
You have a keylogger to improve spell check. That is the reason you have a keylogger.
And autocomplete. Can't forget about that. The two most useless items.
Autocorrect fucks me over when I'm typing on my phone. I'll be honest, it does. Fuck
Don't you
autocorrect.
hate it when you have one word that's like super long and then you get halfway there and you accidentally press something and it just...
I'm with you. I hate autocorrect. The only good thing about my phone, though, is that if I catch it, as soon as it tries to autocorrect it and hit the backspace button for it, it will go back to what it was. So I ain't got to wipe it all out and then try it again.
Nice to have.
You don't have an iPhone then.
Nope, Android.
I knew it.
He's the smarter one. I'm the dumber one that got an iPhone because I got an iTunes account. I'll get an iPhone so I can actually be using this iTunes account for shit. 'Cause I don't use my iTunes account at fucking all. I've had to reset the password so many goddamn times because I keep forgetting it. That is how little I use my iTunes account.
That's pretty sad, dude. That's pretty sad. And yeah, when you click it, yeah, it won't. The DivX web player won't even work correctly.
That's kind of why I'm surprised I still have that on my computer.
It doesn't load
The
it.
freaking thing did not work from the time I installed it.
It never loads anything. It just sits there and says DivX with a little R.
I don't have that thingamahoojet either. I've never heard of that until today.
You've never heard of DivX?
You don't need it. It's not worth the time even looking it up.
Well, the DivX
It's
video
not
player-
worth the time even looking it up. I've tried it. It didn't work. Period.
No, the DivX video player, not the web player. I'm talking to the video player. The video player I actually like. Speaking of that, I actually want that back.
I downloaded it because of the freaking web player.
Oh.
No, he
That's
can't.
the
I think he
only
ate when he went outside. He made
But,
him
yeah.
Did he come in? Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
he was in the
that's
bed.
kinda
Are you
funny
kidding
about
me?
And
It's like it's
Tech
1:19. Of course he went to bed.
it's one of those that I so would have been one of those to have downloaded it and not realized it until after the fact.
What, the Windows 10 Tech Preview's got a keylogger in it?
Wait,
Yeah.
did you say the Windows 10 preview? It's actually from Microsoft.
Yeah.
And it has a
Yeah, the
keylogger?
keylogger is from Microsoft even.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to download that then.
Like, this is
No.
legit.
We have too many computer problems out of you as it is, and you're running Windows 8, which is supposed to be a stable release. You're starting to make it unstable.
Let's not try to break your computer in half.
I'm not trying to
Again.
break my computer in half. I want the keylogger just so that I can mess with Microsoft.
Well, go
I've
down
been talking like this the entire time,
Hey.
okay?
Hey,
I've been talking
go-
like this for 2 hours, and Poppy's been in bed in 2 hours for 2 hours. Well, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of you. I can't. If you say so, Nanny.
Anyway,
Yes.
Yes. Anyway.
Yeah. 20.
if you want a keylogger so bad, Glock, go down the words into sentences,
got
please.
you.
Go download you a virus that has a keylogger in it, and there you go.
Or just download you a keylogger program that logs everything you type in.
Are there any legitimate keylogger programs that aren't viruses?
Doubt it.
No, because that defeats the whole purpose of having a keylogger.
Mention if you have a virus, an antivirus, it don't matter if it's something that you hand write, it will block it.
Yeah.
I found that
Really?
one out the hard way, actually.
What you tried to make your own keylogger?
I can't remember what it was, but I made something and the code lined up, and freaking, this was back when I was using AVG for everything, and I'll be damned, I plugged the flash drive in with it, AVG pops up virus detected. What the hell? That's what I did! That's not a freaking virus!
I still use Avast.
What I'm talking about using AVG was back when AVG's free one was actually worth a damn.
We're talking back about a couple of years, because you used to put that in all the Bradley computers and what was his name?
Mr. Castile's room? Yeah.
Yeah, Castile's room.
Yeah.
Let's see. HEVC. What is the HEVC plugin?
Don't know.
Can we please get the video rolling?
Yes, at least get the video rolling so we can do it forward. Mm-hmm.
Let's install this. Wait, back.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, crap.
We were so close.
Don't just click accept. Read before you click accept. Whatever you do.
Yeah.
Too many problems coming out of you already.
Let's
Don't need more.
please no. Please no.
It's alright, I can just go to the files location and uninstall it because I know what it is now that it's like it popped up its own little icon. So
Wait. 8:20 marker. Are we all ready?
hold on, let me get back to it. I believe so, yes. Hopefully it won't freeze anymore.
Okay, no tech whammies. Once more. In 3,
Maybe.
2, 1, go.
Stop.
Really?
Oh!
Stop.
Really? We don't even get started on it.
I pressed play and it sat there and did nothing.
Oh my god.
That entire time. Oh god. Why does it hate me?
I don't know. We're at 2 hours and we're not even through one episode.
What? Advertising your video in 170 seconds.
Thank you,
ad.
Dailymotion, for doing that.
Mm.
Thank you so much, Dailymotion, for freaking screwing that up again.
Gotta love Dailymotion.
I'm with you, though. It looks like Windows 10, they've done so much right with it.
They put in the start menu proper. Not this button that goes to tiles bullshit. No, they put the start menu in properly.
And what's awesome is they still implement the tiles. but in a useful fashion.
They did.
Yeah, look. I am going to.
I kind of want to see this while Glock's trying to buffer, and maybe we'll be good.
There's the picture that they've got on their tech preview pages.
Oh my god, that's actually better.
That utilizes it. Awesome.
Why did no one think of this for 8?
I mean, you got your start menu like we're all used to from 7, with the tiles sitting out to the side of it.
Seriously. Wait. Is that a Game Loft game?
I don't know.
That little race car? Is that a Game Loft game?
Fuck if I know.
Truth to be known, this is in the tech preview, so that's just a placeholder.
Probably.
Oh.
There's a what?
That sucks.
what-
I was about to
what-
say.
At this point, I could guarantee most of those in there are placeholders. Like literally the calendar and the weather are probably the only 2 legit ones, and maybe Skype.
Oh, right.
But everything else at this point is going to be just placeholder images. Because I know from the developer preview for 8, that's what they did. You could see how the tiles would lay out, but you couldn't physically do anything with them because they weren't done at the time.
So wait, did you download the Windows 10 preview?
No.
No,
Okay.
No, this is a picture somebody posted up.
I'm not touching the Windows 10 tech preview.
Until they take the keylogger out.
Which that won't happen, so I won't touch the tech preview.
Here's hoping they don't have a keylogger in Windows 10 proper. Because if they do, somebody needs to bitch slap Microsoft upside the head and yell at them, "What are you thinking?
Okay.
What are you
And
doing?"
I read something about how they're wanting to break away from the 3-year cycle with Windows 10.
Well,
So
3 years.
apparently something they learned from the 360, they're planning to take over to PCs.
So what, have a longer development cycle for it?
Undoubtedly.
That would be a good idea. Because I'll be honest, I think we might want to slow down on tech development a bit. Like, we do not need tech as fast as we're getting it.
No. And honestly, I think if they go with something like what we're seeing out of 10 so far, then that would work both in the business aspect and in the personal aspect.
Mm-hmm.
I think 8 fell into the same trap that Vista did.
Yeah.
It looks pretty. It don't work worth a damn, but it looks pretty.
It's a party system.
Everyone knows that's what it was with Vista.
Yeah.
It looked fancy. It ran like crap, but it looked fancy.
Yeah. Glock, do you think it's all buffered and maybe working? Like maybe.
I doubt it. That's why I'm trying to use DivX Player since it's downloaded now.
Okay.
1 second.
Getting anywhere with that?
Oh, jeez.
Open with.
What do we
Choose
need to do
default
the rest of
program.
this tomorrow?
This is
DivX
about to
Player.
become a lost episode of shit of us talk about shit for 2 hours and 20 minutes.
I'm starting to think you might be right on that.
Yeah.
What the heck happened to my video? What the
Because
yeah.
Game Theory finally put out their part 2 with Watch Dogs. And they, Matt Pat was talking about how
Wait.
you can wirelessly hack
What?
pacemakers.
Isn't DivX able to run MKV files?
I don't know.
Fuck if I know.
Fuck if I know. I thought it was.
Can it not?
It is. What? What do you mean it's not able to run that format? Hold on. What?
Oh, fucking hell.
But-
hang on. We are going to figure this out, and we are going to finish this. Like we did this.
Yeah,
is
we'll
going-
finish this about this time in 12 hours from now at this point.
Probably.
Save link as.
I'm
That's
going
what
to pull it up because I still, for some stupid reason, have DivX. And find out because I've got the exact same files.
But
Okay, it's going to take 22 seconds to
The
download. So
program's not going to load now, is it?
as I was saying, Game Theory was describing how pacemakers can be wirelessly accessed now to get information from them. But that leaves them open to hacking. And as this big tech guy showed, you can hack the pacemaker and have it deliver shocks that could kill somebody.
oh my god.
Insulin pups, designed the same way, you could hack them to drop their entire load into somebody.
Whoa.
That
That's
is
dangerous.
exactly. There's no security on them. I forgot what
Whoa.
else, but
Glock, it opened the file for me. That tells me the file's the problem.
Hold on. I re-downloaded. There we go. Hi, Divix. How you doing? You
Work,
doing
work.
good, buddy?
I couldn't get DivX to pull up the subtitles though, so good luck on that one.
Right click menu? Because that's where it is for.
Not pull them up.
Oh, no.
That's why I got rid of that because it was not working.
Like, it's in the right click menu for VLC. Hell, the odd thing, I can pull out the VLC, like, player menu outside the window.
What do you mean the player does not recognize the audio code? What?
This is why you should have had VLC.
What?
Now begins the question of how long it takes you. It's going to take it to download VLC. That's about the last option we got at the moment.
I need a DLC or a subtitle file. Apparently.
The subtitle file's in with the video.
What?
It should be a part of the video.
Should be. However, it's kind of being a pain.
Son of...
DivX was showing that the subs were there,
Yeah, it's showing that the subs are
loaded.
there.
but it failed to load it.
Yeah, it's not loading them. And there we go. Okay.
So he could watch along. He just would have absolutely no freaking idea what's going on.
I'd have no idea what they were saying.
Hi, Sebe.
I've got a better idea for next week.
What?
Use the extended Google Drive storage that I have to put the freaking videos on there.
That would probably be a good idea.
That way you can download them from
What about
there.
Google Drive?
Glock, ignore me. I'm talking to Pace.
Okay.
We'll screw something up. We've had that happen once today.
Hey!
Well, we said to keep Dailymotion in Firefox as a backup, and then what do? You go open it in Firefox.
Shut up!
Yeah.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut
So
up!
undoubtedly, I cannot tell him anything without you hopping into the middle of that one and being like,
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah. All right.
Select the subtitle file to use.
I do wonder how VLC programmed that.
I don't know.
Like, that is like the neatest feature I've ever seen with a media player.
The
Like,
fact that
kind
you
of-
kind of can access all of it in there.
Well, you have like play, the rewind, the forward, the stop, the skip forward, skip back, D full screen, the volume, all the tracker, all that in a box that you can pull outside the window when you're in full screen. You can put it anywhere in the video itself and pull it out the window. Like, that's like super forward thinking for like dual monitor setups, because that's the only reason you would be able to do that is in a dual monitor setup. Like anywhere in the window, okay, that makes sense. But out the window? You'd have to be on like a dual monitor setup to do that, which is what I have. Like whoever thought of that, really neat idea.
Wait, so are y'all fixing this?
What the hell, VLC?
Do what?
But
I was gonna go ahead and while we were waiting on Glock let VLC update, it downloads the update and crashes.
Oh, and also the whole subtitle thing. Yeah, it takes like more than 5 minutes for me for that. Just saying.
Really?
Yes. Font cache.
Oh.
That I don't know what the fuck it does, but that.
So it takes forever for you too.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what that does, but it takes forever whenever it has to do it. And I assume it's off an update.
I've had that happen to me with the Kamen ones, the HD stuff.
Yeah.
The Acer put out. That's why I actually started going back to the SD because it was getting to where every time I would try to open VLC, that would happen. And I swear, I've had times where it will sit there for like 10, 15 minutes and not do a darn thing. I'll switch and go do other stuff and go back to it, and it'll still be sitting there on it.
Well, I think it happens for me for the font cache whenever it updates. Because 1 week I'll be fine, VLC updates. Next week I can play a video from the same subgroup. It's got to update the font cache. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't get that.
You were playing something like this completely fine. Yeah, completely fine last week. And it doesn't matter what subs I'm using, what video I'm watching. I think I've had it happen with Arc 5. I've had it with Garo. And that's 2 completely different subgroups.
Yeah, Divx, no, Divx isn't working for me at all.
So what you're saying is we have to use VLC media player. Downloading it's our last option.
I guess.
So what he's saying is exactly what I said about DivX not working at all.
God. Jeez.
I had this downloaded for the longest time.
Until you found
No, not
something that
download
worked far
stuff.
better.
Is it videoland.org?
Uh-huh. Thank you, VLC. This time it decides it wants to update. I don't know what that was.
Who knows?
Okay,
I-
let me
That was
uninstall
weird, though.
Divx.
Tell it check for updates. It finds the update. Tell it to download it. Starts to download and crash.
Let me uninstall Divx completely.
He's going to wind up having to reboot his computer. You watch.
God, I hope not. To be fair, I don't reboot my computer.
That's the main reason why I'm waiting on getting rid of that.
Yeah.
Because I have a bad feeling about that.
To be fair,
Or I could just completely delete the file itself whole instead of
That
using
won't
some
help.
kind of... Huh?
That won't help.
that never helps.
That makes
Really?
problems worse.
Yes. Because it still thinks it's there.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the freak is Reg Clean Pro? Stop the scan. What the freak are you?
Like, I cannot get rid of a copy, not get rid of a download of CS4 I've got. I try to install.
I've had programs like that
Open
too.
file location.
Yeah. Now, it has to be a copy of a CS4 I got from you. Because I'm not sure where I got it from. And when that's the case, it's usually something I got from you. So if you see a CS4 folder, it is broke as shit.
I didn't think I got a CS4.
No, I want a full uninstall. Yes.
I might have, but I didn't think I did.
Well, if you ever see it in a hard drive somewhere, just delete it outright, because it's a crappy-ass installation that doesn't fucking work. It doesn't even install.
Huh.
It tries to install, then it's like, something broke. So don't even bother. I'm now stuck for it until I can find some. get the fuck rid of it, because uninstallation doesn't work properly either.
Okay. Starting up the VLC downloader. Ugh.
Well, I know it's a little late for Follower Friday, but I could recommend some podcasts. I think I'm the only one
Why
with a podcast.
does my computer hate me?
I don't know about you, Tommy. Do you listen to any podcasts?
Nah.
Well, there's the Toku ones I always talk about, HJU Radio and Talking Toku at the Nation.
I do not want the web plugins, do I?
I got them. Yeah, good.
Okay.
I don't notice any difference. But for Henshin Justice Unlimited and Toku Nation, I disagree with Keith Justice a lot, but I think it's just because we're two different kinds of people. If you want wrestling, Integral Wrestling Chronicles, they're chronicling the rise and reign of John Cena.
Yeah.
They're at I forgot where they were at. They're like past Unforgiven, I think, like 2003. They do it bi-weekly on a Y Ruler of Time on Twitch, and it's also on iTunes. But it's like so far behind from what the ones they do live. I usually go back to the archive because they usually do it on the Fridays we're streaming. It's bi-weekly on Fridays, so I usually hop on the archive and listen to that.
Okay.
You know what I just
Downloads.
realized?
The what?
You know what I just
Yeah.
realized?
What?
2.5 hours and we ain't even gotten through the first one.
I know.
We have freaking fought with this for an hour and a half.
Yeah. So I'm starting to believe this should become a lost episode. Although it's not really lost because it's being broadcasted live, but let's see. Devil has a podcast. He's one of the people on HGU Radio.
How do you... Oh, subtitles.
Yeah, at the right-click menu.
Yeah, the subtitles aren't working.
What do you mean they're not working?
Give it a
They're not
second.
working. Oh, yes they are. Never mind. It took
I was
a
about to
while.
say, what do you
It
mean
had
they're
to
not working?
It had to relapse twice.
Oh, dear.
I tried it out in the lyrics of the song, opening song, and it waited until the second set of lyrics that was supposed to come up before it started working.
Yeah, it takes... It doesn't automatically pull up the lyrics on the lyrics that should be displayed. If you skip around in VLC Media Player, do not expect the lyrics to be in the subtitles to be right there for that scene. It will be the
Okay,
next
I'm
scene
ready.
that pops up.
Wait. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay,
Finally.
finally, after an hour and a half struggle, maybe,
And we've only gone through 8 minutes and 20 seconds of the video.
just maybe, we can get this rolling in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, good God, please no more Tech Whammy. I'm about to make Tech Whammy a goddamn character at this point.
Tech whammy? What?
Tech Whammy. Now, whatever you do, Joey, do not press that handkerchief against your face. Although I do love the note that the handkerchief's already wet.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Now, no one here said what it was wet with, but
Like I said, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
depending on who you are, you could take it all the wrong way.
So depending on if you're me, you could take it all the wrong ways.
Yes, or anyone on the internet for that matter. Look at my helping both Yugi and Joey.
Nope.
No. Suck it, bitch. I got my card.
He's gonna go, wait, what? I stole that!
Wait, I stole his card. But you didn't steal his other card or his deck, so he couldn't do you to begin with. So suck it for not thinking ahead. You should have stole his deck. Or at the very least sabotage his deck like fucking Wheelie, was it Weevil will do at the start of Battle City.
I'm sorry, you got beat by a little child with a cue card.
But shenanigans are involved with that, so it only counts like halfway.
I don't care. I really don't care. He got beat by a little child with a cue card.
Guess what I'll do spots. You can devil and the weekly poll. I just discovered this podcast by Marvel Explain, comic historian, and a couple other guys all do it. It's a neat little podcast if you're interested in like the weekly going ons of Marvel and DC comics. If you don't keep up with reading it, you'll at least hear about stuff. Look at the pot calling the kettle black. To be fair, you have far more of an ego than Joey ever fucking will. No, he is, Tristan. Stop telling him he's not an amateur. He's still an amateur. He doesn't stop being an amateur until like after next season, I think. Sure about that? Because you haven't seen his Ace Monster.
Pendulum. Huh.
Yes. He uses a machine deck. Which, I think that and Zombie are the least, like, supported type of monsters, I want to say. So you really don't have that many theme decks that use machine monsters.
I use a machine-based deck.
I'm saying there's not that many overall.
Okay.
No.
No.
I'm not saying that they don't exist. I'm just saying in terms of theme decks, machines kind of get the short end of the stick. And so do zombies. Huh? Excuse me?
No.
Excuse me?
Shenanigans.
What type of bullshit are you pulling out of your ass? I bitch about Yugi cheating, but Bandicoot, aren't you being Mr. Cheater but Cheaterston? Motherfuck you.
I don't get it. How in the hell?
Because it's not a card on the field. I don't know. There is no explanation for this bullshit.
Maybe he went to an enchantress and she enchanted his cards.
But no.
No.
Anything's possible.
No. This is bullshit.
Maybe he believes in the heart of the cards.
No.
Bullshit.
No, that would be an even bigger piece of bullshit. Yuki. Yes, it's called call him out on his bullshit because that does not exist. Yes, because he could defend for days.
Well, that's a lie.
Joey, don't you fucking dare! Joey, don't you... Oh my god. Damn it, Joey, you are a dumbass and a fucking half, I swear to Christ. To be fair, that move would never pass in anything competitive.
And cue his screw up.
Because, once more, Joey is a fucking idiot! While the audience explains why the fucking explains the problem with this, Joey is falling into the fucking trap, except screaming at him, going, "Don't do it, you fool!" And now it's Metal Zoa. It's not how that works! That's not how metamorphosis works! Keith, you are a super fucking cheater. You know, it wouldn't be as bad if he was the only one who did it.
Did anyone else notice that Joey had a card in defense mode on his field?
Animation error. Well, that's the monster he played before.
What if Joey has a mirror force in his back row?
Do you really think Joey is that smart? Oh.
Why didn't you wait for the second attack?
Joey is only partially smart.
What card was that?
Skewer Pit Trap?
I've never heard of that card.
It's probably an anime-only card, because those things exist.
It reminds me of Trap Hole.
It's probably supposed to be Trap Hole, but it's not Trap Hole. Because Keith has to take life point damage.
True.
Joey, stop calling your fucking moves. Stop being a dumbass. You play a monster with 1800 attack points to destroy one of his monsters, knowing that a 2200 still fucking exists.
Aha!
Oh, Kunai with Chain. Joey's favorite fucking card. By slight, you mean 50 points. Because you're a
But
fucking idiot just as much as he is. Way to spoil the big monster reveal. Even though it's in the episode title.
Big time.
So what do we think? After an hour and a half.
We all thought Yugi pulled shenanigans.
Yeah.
At least his, the cards actually could be worked around just a little bit and made sense.
He's pulling the biggest bullshit of the fucking show. Being like, oh, my monsters have an anti-magic metal. They can't be destroyed by magic attacks. They all fancy like that.
I mean, like I said, if the cards were played off just a little bit different for the anime, a lot of Yugi's shenanigans could be explained. But there is nothing that could change that.
Bullshittery at its finest. Why isn't it not a trap card? Why couldn't Keith just have a trap card? Just being like, yo, magic attacks don't affect me. Like monsters from, like, spellcasters can't damage my monsters. But blah, blah, blah. Why? What the
Because he had to be special. He had to be, Bandit Keith.
He was already Bandit Keith when he stole fucking Joey's card. The only thing he didn't do that he should have is just steal Joey's deck.
As true as that might be, he's still gotta stand out. So the only way to stand out is to, come up with BS like that.
Oh, don't worry, he's got something else staying him out this episode, and I finally get to that note, like maybe not an hour and a half from now.
Just give me a second. I'm making me another bowl of soup.
No, of course you are.
Okay, put this back in the fridge, and then I'm ready. Well, I would be ready to have something to drink. Y'all could stall better than that. I know y'all can.
Well, what else are we gonna say? We blew all our material already.
For someone.
You could stall with something strange and stupid. I don't know. Start talking about
anything else strange and stupid.
Start talking about airline food.
What the?
Never been on a plane, so I don't know how it is. So, kind of just killed that one automatically.
I had a pack of nuts. And that was about it.
you had the complimentary peanuts.
Well, it was not like any of my flights were that fucking long. I didn't mean that. The most I did was screw around with the touchscreen monitor, which wasn't really that good. It took a little bit to get the touchscreen to work.
But it was a touchscreen, so it was so good, girl.
No, it wasn't. We ready to finally end this?
Yes.
I guess so.
Alright then, episode 32.
It's been so long since we mentioned it that we didn't know which one we were on.
Yes. Starting it up then. Hopefully we won't take an hour and a half to do this one as well. In 3, 2, 1, go.
I could really screw with y'all right now.
Don't you fucking dare. I've had enough tech bullshit to deal with for one fucking day.
Clark,
Fair enough.
if you did just to screw with us, we're continuing without you.
Oh, we are finally gonna get SH Figure Arts Kiva. Yay! Too bad I don't care about Kiva. Although I don't know if we're ever gonna get Hibiki's bike.
Did I just hear you say you don't know if we're ever gonna get a Michi button?
That was nowhere fucking close to what I fucking said. First half, yes. Michi's button. What about what I said sounded like Michi's button?
I heard button, not butt.
I said bike.
You said bike?
Yes. I said I don't know if I don't know if we'll ever get Hibiki's bike. You're not even right on syllables. Because Hibiki's bike is just a regular, like Honda Valkyrie, I want to say. Like, there's nothing really special about it, so I don't know if we'll ever get it. Although I did try to look around for an in-scale version of Hibiki, in-scale version of Hibiki's bike, and I didn't find any.
An in-scale replica.
Yes. It'd be like 1/16th scale, approximately.
Why is he drunk?
Because when you lose terribly, the alcohol takes the pain away.
It's a smiley face.
Is it?
Yeah, you didn't see the smiley face?
I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to be. I
If you
never knew what the
look-
fuck that... I thought that was supposed to be the Lineum Eye.
If you look on the top, you see two eyes on two hands, and then the rest of the smiley face on the other.
Oh. I thought it was just supposed to be the Millennium Eye.
It's gonna smile on the cheater because the cheater knows exactly what's gonna happen, so he can, change.
Oh. Not this season. Next season, yes, Joey will about fucking die to win a duel.
Well, what?
He will nearly fucking die to win a duel.
Yeah.
Twice! Yes, twice. Although one of them was not exactly his call.
Oh, you're talking about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, the rematch and then the like the tournament one.
Yeah. What was with the blood in the background?
Blood?
There was
And
blood in the background. Or in the background. Ignore what I said.
I didn't see any.
Wait, 50-50? That means there's 3 in each revolver.
That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he said 1 in each revolver. I was about to say no. That means he has a... I don't know. I can't remember.
And that didn't wipe the floor with Joey? Because I would think his life points should drop further.
No, because he didn't shoot with a third one.
But if it's 2,600 per barrel...
One was in defense mode.
Oh, okay, never mind. Wait, why are we getting the cold opening music?
Why not?
Hang on, that's an illegal maneuver! He double normal summoned. That is an illegal maneuver. Joey is disqualified.
But Baby Dragon's a level 3. Isn't Time Magician a level 1?
That's still a normal summon.
We'll let it ride.
Unless
Look,
Time Machine can be special summoned when there's no special summon in some capacity. That is a double normal summon. That is illegal as shit.
Nope, it's speeding up again. Nope, it's slowing down again.
I thought I was at the same speed the entire time. And Joey gets lucky as shit. You know, after this season, he goes off to Diddy Kong Racing because I don't think we ever see Time Wizard ever fucking again. Until 5.
That's got to be some pretty rough breath.
That looked like snot to me instead of breath. I counter your time bullshit with my own time bullshit.
Time Magician and Time Machine. Just use Time Magician again. It'll rust the Time Machine to where it can't work.
But then there goes his 1,000-year dragon.
All the monsters that are brought out will just kind of be sitting in the Time Machine. That's the logic they're using.
Okay, it hit it 3 times
Yes.
and only took 200 damage.
Yes.
Also, where'd Time Magician go? Should it still be there, or does it, like, sacrifice itself for the time magic?
Probably sacrifices itself.
Because that's not how that card works.
Does the card even have an effect?
Yes. It pretty much. I think you flip a coin. If it lands a certain way up, all the opponent's monsters are destroyed. If it lands another way, all your monsters are destroyed. That's it. No
Really?
aging bullshit. If you want 1,000-year dragon, you gotta fuse the 2 monsters. Hey, there's the slot machine. I guess we're just gonna assume he got lucky right there. You have sword and shield in your fucking hand, you dumbass. Play that before you play Red Eyes.
Or play Red Eyes first, that works too.
You're an idiot.
How does it have the highest attack when his 1,000-year dragon had the same?
I don't know. Why is that in your magic and trap zone? That is not how that card works.
That's clever.
Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Well, Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon, not Darkness Metal Dragon. No, that's a completely different card.
That was clever.
And somehow this duel is not over. Good God, what else do they have to pull out?
As long as I win, I can save Shizuki's eyes.
Not her life, just her eyes.
Her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Because, it's her eyes. Just so you know, it's her eyes.
Including whatever the fuck my slot machine robot can do.
When is it that we all realize that it's actually because she's blind in the English anime?
I believe we know she's blind from the get-go.
No, because it played her off as if she was gonna die.
Oh. I don't know.
Because that's the whole conversation we had. I remember it in the beginning. It played her off as if she was gonna die. When it's stated in this one.
I don't know. Seven cat? What? Yep.
Hey, at least they did that one right.
Yes,
Yep.
they did.
Pegasus knows.
Yeah, it's nice to see the Pegasus knows. It knows the fucking card and
How
card
did
from the
Pegasus see that and Joey not?
He
one
read his
Pegasus.
mind.
Yeah.
Because he never said anything about stealing a card off of his wrist when he said that in his head. And yet Pegasus saw that.
That doesn't mean he can't see what he sees. Plus, Pegasus is the king of cheaters. He knows a cheating play. It's like when I was reading the Integral Wrestling Chronicles and they were talking about an Eddie Guerrero match. And the commentary, they were saying, I believe it was Taz brought up, you don't out-cheat Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What the frig? Why didn't he attack?
That wasn't half, was it?
No. I don't know.
Now that was obvious. Come on now.
The hologram's in the way. That's why Joey can't see it.
Why can't the spectators see it?
Because reasons.
Keith is obviously cheating. He's pulling cards out of his wrists.
Did you just play that face up or face down? Because you just slapped that thing down.
You're cocky, aren't you? Bandit? Why didn't you just set that on the field? And you could have used that later.
Because Joey's a fucking idiot. Have we not established this?
Joey, you retard.
Plus, he set the other card he pulled. As we get the triple take. Oh, the irony. Joey wins by stealing your fucking card. Twice, mind you. To be fair, he would just revive the monster as is. Without the equip cards. Well, without the one equip card.
You lost to another kid before, so, you have a bad reputation with kids.
Tristan, please don't fall off the bastard, you dumbass! What the fuck?
Oh, the romance starts.
Isn't it obvious? Good God, no one realizes it till fucking now? Seven cards! He pulled two out of his wrist.
Yeah.
He pulled 2 7 cards.
He should have sealed his soul in a card instead.
It would have been a lot easier.
Well, he gets another fate in the manga.
Does he get shot?
No. I think we're about to see it right here.
That fits.
That's much better.
To the sea with ye, I say. Maybe the fisher guy will fish you out. In the manga, Pegasus actually forces Keith to shoot himself.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
He forces him to what?
Yeah, he forces Keith to shoot himself.
Okay, how?
Because he has mind control powers? I don't know.
Since when has he had mind control?
I don't know.
I guess that would be a little bit too dark for a show.
Part of me kind of doesn't understand the stigma.
I'm sorry, why doesn't he just bring in Lackluster Soldier and completely wipe the floor with Joey?
Because he doesn't have it at the moment.
What do you mean he doesn't have it?
He doesn't draw it.
Okay then.
Yeah, I don't understand that stigma. They're friends, so they must not fight. So they're both going to fight for what they believe in. So what's the problem?
Seriously.
Wait. Yugi is fighting to get his grandpa
And Kaiba and
Kaiba's
Mokuba.
brother out.
Yes.
Joey is fighting for the money to help save his sister.
His sister's
Yugi
eyes.
is not looking for the money. He's looking for the souls. Why doesn't he just give the money to Joey so Joey
Because that's not his prize card. The prize card Joey has is for the money. The prize card Yugi has is for the duel with Pegasus.
Yes, but they still have to duel Pegasus.
No, only Yugi has to duel Pegasus if he wins.
Okay then.
Joey could take the prize money and be like, yo, I'm out. Peace. Although I think he gets prize money in the end.
How?
Because Yugi doesn't choose the prize money, so it has to go to second place.
Oh, okay. That works.
I believe that's the original explanation from the dub. I don't know if that holds true for the sub. So what do we think of Keith bullshitting everyone?
He got what he deserved at the end.
I don't know if he ever appears again.
After that much cheating, yeah. And legitimate cheating, too. Wow. How can you put those two words in the same sentence and it actually work?
Very carefully. Watch this show.
Oh yeah, he appears back
he
in Battle City.
legitimately cheated.
Yeah, he appears in Battle City. He's Yugi's first duel in the new season.
Wow.
I forgot about that duel. The duel that almost kills Yugi.
Okay.
There's a reason behind it, but it's also kind of dumb.
Wait. Oh.
I'm assuming you're remembering the duel.
Yeah. I'm looking at the wiki. Yeah.
Let's see. He has a cameo appearance in Walking the Dragons, and we get Pirates Keith in 5Ds. He was somebody who was defeated by Hunter Pace, who is essentially Bandit Keith's reincarnation in that series. But yes, there's Bandit Keith, and then there's Pirates Keith. A part of me hopes Pirate Keith is still Bandit Keith. He just went under a new name because he got tired of losing.
Yes, because the name is what changed everything.
What? No one expect Bandit Keith to be a pirate? Come on! You know you would want to see Bandit Keith try to act like a pirate.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
And in his deck would not just be robots, it would be robot pirates. That were being thinly disguised as pirates. Anyway, yeah, this Joey won. Bandit Keith's a
yeah,
dick.
because he ended up being saved by the rare hunters.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that deck completely, or I remember that episode completely now.
Mm-hmm. Plus, he's a dick. Still under my control. Still a dick.
Yeah.
Of course.
So yeah, honestly, it was Keith, and Keith is a cheating bastard. Joey managed to win out by stealing 2 cards. Legally, mind you. And now we get Yugi versus Joey, and I must have, like, music video from the fucking dub. Stupidly super cheesy music video.
He was also in Waking the Dragons. I don't know if you
I said he was cameoed in Waking of the Dragons. Apparently you didn't listen when I said it.
No, I didn't.
He didn't.
Too focused on the pirate key thing.
Yeah.
What y'all think? Just kind of
Dear God, that freaking no magic attacks can attack my cards thing.
Playground shenanigans, essentially. We're going by playground rules.
I don't know what we were going on there because I don't know.
That was prison rules. What are you talking about?
Well, isn't that the same thing?
No.
Oh.
Playground rules are a little bit more strict. Prison rules is where it goes all out because, you know, everyone knows that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very popular in prison.
Okay. Tommy, I guess you have various options. Like, yeah. Geez.
Yeah.
Just make sure not to take your cards into the showers. You might
And
drop
the
one.
episode because we're at 3 hours.
Yes.
Meh.
I need to shut up.
Yes, you do.
Okay, then. Well, we shall be taking a break from Yu-Gi-Oh! Because next week, we're going to sit down and watch the 2 episodes that we're going to be talking about.
No. You're
Wait.
one ahead.
I am.
Yeah.
The son of a bitch, what was the other thing?
Remember, you weren't here the week we were going to do that one. It was the other one you wanted to do.
Arga.
I need to put it in the chat, don't I?
Hang on, I'm almost there.
Wait, what?
I'm almost there. Yes. Oh,
That one.
damn it!
Hey, if I'm remembering right, this one was your idea.
I know it was my idea, but I'm like, no, I forgot about this idea. No, we're not doing that. We're going to do that one later. Instead, we get to look at the replacement for Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Avengers Assemble, episodes 1 and 2. God damn it, I forgot I suggested this.
Why?
Fuck.
Oh.
Because I'm an idiot. I wanted to show you how good EMH was in comparison to this bullshit.
Wait, why?
So yes, look forward to pain and suffering next week. Mostly from me, because I'm gonna be just in anger and frustration all fucking episode. Just be like, yeah, Drive was so good, but look at what we have to watch. Why can't I be watching Drive?
That'll be the next time we take a break.
So yes, we're gonna wait on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. We're gonna wait even more on Commodore Drive next week We assemble the Avengers for the shitty ass show. Damn it!
Wait, when does my choice come up?
Dive.
Apparently, the last two are the ones you're doing.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yes.
Because I know you suggested the one after Drive.
Yes.
And then you said about another one, but I don't think it ever got put into the show's list.
Let me see. TGSR discussion board.
The other one's a weird one. Starts with the K. I don't remember. Oh, yes, you did. Oh, yeah, you did suggest it, but it's not in yet.
Which one? Type it in the chat.
I don't remember the name.
God, I can't remember what it was now.
Show set in the desert. It's an anime.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yes, that one.
All you had to say was desert. All you had to say was desert. That was it.
I think. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah. Until then, that'll do it for.
Ramp it up, Sloan.
Tommy Gun 2442.
I am BaseBaker2448 saying, "Good God, save us from next week's episode of the Gaming Saloon Drift Tracks." Peace out.
As always, you can find the Gaming Saloon Rift Tracks on our site at tgstgsr.org. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias, on Twitter by following at TGSaloon, on Facebook at facebook.com/thegaming-saloon, on Google Plus at google.com/plus TGSTGSR.org, and on YouTube at youtube.com/TGSaloon. Till next time.